Hello everyone, I'm Dan.
And I'm Austin.
And we're here to play games.
Badly.
That's right, welcome back to Xenosaga Pied Piper. Ooh.
Yes. Yes. Sorry, I get in the voice.
Yes.
Let's not go any further. This mission is strictly unofficial. We can't afford to have our movements known.
Okay, so we apparently can't go toward the front of the ship. Yeah.
Right. We're in a virtual space on a luxury cruise ship.
Yes. Yes.
Against the suggestion of Jan Sauer here because Voyager is up to no good.
Right. Yeah, we're trying to track down Voyager. And yeah, there's definitely some stuff already kind of going wrong on this mission, so we're going to get into it here. Yeah, whole party is level 13 here, so we got everybody, the gang's all here. We're just going to get this moving. I'm not sure which way to go down, so I'm just going to do this. Oh, hey, the kitchen.
The kitchens. Look at all that food. It looks so yummy.
Is that soup? Is that like 10 gallons of soup?
Well,
that's a lot of soup.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It is. Honestly, I could see pots that big in a cruise ship with how many people they have to feed.
Yeah, just feeding tons of people, all these plated food. Hey, guys.
Honestly, this kitchen might not be big enough. William. Oh, are you the security personnel? So even the kitchen is being guarded? No way you didn't come here for a snack, did you?
I did. Nom 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 nom. Okay. Who are you? Henry.
Today's party is attended not only by politicians, but also by Patriarch Julius. The tension in the kitchen is uncomparable to that of the usual.
Alright. Who else we got here? Richard! Richard!
Richard! Don't hang around the kitchen! I'm busy now!
Okay! Who are you? It's Daniel!
I feel like you have to read this because it's
We
you.
must serve the finest cuisine. The peace of the world depends on our cuisine. Cool.
I wonder if he's serious about his cuisine.
He's repeated the word cuisine more than once, so I'm pleased to read for that character. Ooh. Oh.
Oh, hey. Don't mind us looting your cargo hold. It's fine.
That's right. We're the heroes. Hold on. Is there a door on the other side?
That's right.
Let's see. Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through. Ah.
Shuffle, 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 shuffle.
What about here?
Well, that looks fun.
Yeah. Interesting. Who are you?
It's a potted plant.
Hi.
Who's this guy?
Eric.
Oh, it's Eric. So far, there's been no sign of unauthorized access. Will Voyager really make a move? That's good. This party should be a perfect opportunity for him. Please monitor it closely. Understood, Investigator Sauer.
Great.
You can tell he's very serious because he's got extra exclamation points.
Correct. I want to blow up the plant. I miss having a vaporizer plug-in or whatever.
Yeah.
That's fun.
So, speaking of, those vaporizer plugins, like, they're kind of sluggish in the way that they function.
What do you mean?
Well,
Okay.
maybe it was 2, or I don't remember. Oh, good evening, Captain. Are you here on a mission today?
You were saying, yeah.
Maybe it was in 2, like she was actually punching stuff instead of using the remote. But I don't know. It felt like blowing up something took longer than it should. Like I don't know.
It was definitely slower in the first Xenosaga in episode 1.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, they sped up a number of things in 2, but also like the game took a long time to get through. It's kind of funny.
Right.
Okay.
All right. Sorry to get sidetracked here. Dr. Roses, were you invited too? The doctors who engaged in the life-saving efforts during the recent ambassador attack were invited. I couldn't really turn it down since it's work-related. You should leave early. Why? Are you here? Are you here because you think something is going to happen? I'm sorry, but I can't answer that. Another incident like the previous one. Shouldn't you issue an evacuation order for the party? I'm not certain anything will happen. Just in case something does, I think it would be best if you weren't here. Are you worried about me? No, it's just that I'm just indebted to you for what happened with my subordinate. You seem more emotional than usual. I'm really glad I ran into you here. Huh? There's something that's been bothering me about the incident the other day. Aside from the fact that he got up from being a corpse.
Indeed.
Yes, the incident. You've decided to talk about the incident, right? You're right. Huh?
I'm confused. What?
Yeah, that exchange doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that was weird.
Well then, what is it you're worried about? I heard about the nursing plant incident on the news. Is it connected to the ambassador incident? The incident at the Draper nursing plant? Due to my position, I'm not really allowed to tell details. I understand. Don't force yourself to talk about it. It just looked into it because it piqued my interest. I just looked into it. Abraxas has hundreds of facilities for creating government personnel, but the one in Draper seems to be special. Special? The plants that produce government personnel use only the best genes, selected from all over the galaxy. So I hear. But the embryos in the Draper plant were made from the genes of natural-born Abraxian donors. The Goodwill ambassadors were also Abraxian natives. The common denominator among the victims was they're all Abraxian children. It's just a hunch, but I'd be glad if it helps with your investigation. Well then, I think I should get back to my colleagues. Thank you. Make sure you all log out before anything happens. Thanks for the warning. I wasn't really looking forward to this party in the first place. I'll go ask my coworkers if they want to go out for drinks instead.
There you go.
Jan, were you listening to me or were you paying attention to the woman in the red dress?
Uh-oh. What now? Hey, guys.
I don't know.
Rose.
Patriarch Julius is a moderate, so I would like to believe that he would implement this reconciliation policy. The Federation and the immigrant fleet are working together to achieve peace, but will it really work out like that? I'm also worried about the moves being made by Sergius and other hardliners in the government.
Interesting. Go down here? Nope. This is just a room. Okay. I'm assuming that's all the same. Yep. Okay. Let's poke around some more here. Who are you? Oh, okay. How about you?
Who are those? We, the Taurus Foundation, will act as a bridge to realize a reconciliation policy between the Galactic Federation and the immigrant fleet. This party will be the first step in the process.
Okay.
Michael! Richard! Anyway, the person sitting at the central table appears to be the president of the Taurus Foundation. It seems that they have attended due to their significant contributions to the current reconciliation policy.
My name is Richard. Remember that from 2?
Oh, yes. I forgot about that.
Who is this
They still
person?
never really explained him, did
No.
they? He just kind of is there with an angry
Just
face. Oh, man.
Random guy, yeah.
I really love open-ended, unexplained things. It's my favorite. If anybody doesn't understand the Michael and Richard yelling thing that we're referencing, go watch our Metal Wolf.
Metal Wolf Chaos. Yeah.
Yep.
Or President of the United States simulator, if you will.
Yeah, yes. Hold my calls, Jody.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. This is what we do next.
Melissa, you've come at just the right time. What can I do for you? I've made a new protective suit specifically for you, Melissa.
What?
A new protective suit? Yes, the design remains unchanged from the previous suit. However, it's a protective suit with a unique feature. When Melissa is the active character, enemies will no longer hear you. They will only defeat you if you are in their line of sight. Or detect you, not defeat you. Please don't defeat me.
Oh, no.
That's a quite useful feature. I'll make sure to use it. Melissa's protective suit will now reduce the sound you make when you dash. That's really convenient.
Okay.
Use the formation menu to pick the leader, or press the shoulder buttons on your controller, or page up, page down on your keyboard to switch the leader. Very nice.
Yeah.
I got it. Thank you, Chief Engineer Eric. That's a good quality of life.
So now we run around as her.
Let's see. That's... Yeah, that's...
You're playing as Loctus. That's my list there.
Loctus, yeah. Okay. Anything else, Eric?
So far, there's been no signs of unauthorized access. Will Voyager really make a move? That's good. This party should be a perfect opportunity for him. Please monitor it closely. Understood. Investigator Sauer. We just had this conversation 5 seconds ago.
We go back. Okay. All right. Maybe we can be really stealthy now and do some stuff.
Maybe.
Oh, interesting. Pirate. Huh?
Her head's going to explode. Voyager? Calm down. We have countermeasures. Hey, get a hold of yourself. My countermeasure is to slap them across the face. The Special Investigations Unit? What the hell are uniformed officers doing here? Huh? Now my head hurts too. Ah! Oh, she fell over. I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
They're all dying from headaches. The vial? Huh?
Huh?
What are you talking about? The vial was poured upon the rivers and fountains of water, and they became blood. Hey, are you okay?
Nope.
Clearly not. Captain, these words.
I'm just gonna say, if I ever start quoting Revelation and then fall over, you should probably start investigating and weird, crazy paranormal events are happening. You know.
Yeah.
It seems like it stands to reason, especially in this world where it's like, what is happening?
I feel like that's the first red flag. Like, oh, they're quoting some kind of scripture, probably evil. Just lock them away. Specifically in this world.
Yeah, indeed.
But, you know, it might apply to other people too. It's Voyager. Mikhail. Yes. Did you manage to construct the bypass? Of course. Voyager has started moving just as I expected. What about the trap? Perfect. The hacker is currently escaping, following the path we created. Given the current pace, I've calculated that they'll be at the dummy logout point at B254328 within 30 minutes. All right, we'll head towards point B254328. How long before they notice the trap? I think we can deceive them for about 40 minutes. 40 minutes. That'll be tight. All right, let's hurry. Mikhail, track down the source of the access point. Currently finding the access point using the trace logs. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Got it.
Ooh.
I've got the suspect's access point. It's nearby. It's in the Archon outskirts, 831 in Ward B7. Dispatch the Archon police to that location immediately. When we perform the compulsory logout, apprehend them immediately. You and Eric provide assistance. Eric?
Indeed.
Ugh. Because there's Eric as well. There's two different Erics.
Yeah, I think they're both Eric.
Yeah. You won't be disappointed. I got a copy of the venue program beforehand and analyzed it carefully. Now the space where Voyager was trapped is like my own backyard. Good. Commencing pursuit of the suspect immediately. Are you heading to point B254328? Yes, please. So they've got real world people going to an access point as well as them pursuing it within virtual space.
I think that's right. We made it.
Whoa.
Whoa, indeed.
What are the coordinates of our current location? The coordinates are point B254301. The dummy logout point is about 3 kilometers north from there. Is this horrible color scheme your personal taste or what? I prefer it if you call it overflowing with realism. It's supposed to confuse the suspect's vision and mislead them to the false exit we provided. I tried to incorporate an oriental motif from the Lost Jerusalem era.
Interesting.
Where did you get super ancient data? Well, I must admit, this dampness and smell do seem to have a demoralizing effect. Thank you, Melissa. I'm so glad you understand. 3 kilometers to the north. I won't be long before they notice it's a trap. We don't have time to mess around. Yes, sir. Mikhail, do you have a clear pathway to the dummy logout point? Sir Mikhail's machinations are perfect. Is what I'd like to say, but... Is there a problem? Well, the problem is that we have a severe lack of information about Voyager's abilities. I said earlier we had about 40 minutes, but if they had already realized that this is a trap, what do you think they would do if they realized it? I fear they might already be lurking, waiting to intercept. In a worst-case scenario, you'd have to fight a large-scale macrophage. You should always proceed with the assumption of the worst-case scenario. I agree. Bugs, take the lead. Deploy your anti-program rewrite sensors for up to 500 meters ahead. Loctus, ensure you always have an escape route secured. Be cautious of program rewrites. Let's go. Melissa, you take the lead because you can sprint and be quiet.
Indeed. Ooh, an escape pack. Okay. Oh.
The music in this game is very pretty.
Indeed.
Captain, can you hear me? What's wrong? I've detected traces of the suspect's access in one of the scan barriers en route to the dummy logout point. The pursuit is going smoothly. I see. Continue monitoring the situation. Huh? What the? Is something wrong? My sensor has detected a program rewrite. What? Mikhail, confirm the rewrite. Hang on, there's no anomaly on my end. What the hell? What's this? What's wrong, Eric? Interference in virtual space. What did you say? The program is being rewritten at an incredible high speed. That's impossible. There's no response on my side. It's no use. I can't patch it fast enough. Large numbers of macrophages are being released. Captain, prepare for immediate combat. Eric. Damn, the line's lagging. Captain, if things remain as they are, communications will be completely cut off in a few minutes. Try reconnecting through the terminal in the surveillance barrier zone. Understood. So we need to get to the surveillance barrier without assistance. Create a vaccine as fast as possible to stop the interference in virtual space. Yes, sir. By the time you reach the surveillance barrier, I'll have it ready. How long until the vaccine is ready? I just said when you have it. Anyway, using existing vaccines as a base, it'll take about 20 minutes. Make it 15. That's impossible. Are you telling me that even you can't do it? Of course not. I'll release it in 14 minutes and 59 seconds. Do it.
Hey, well, now to go look at that one freaking route I didn't see before. Hold on.
I don't know that it is. Oh, it is a route. Okay.
Yep.
Wow. I wasn't sure if it would be or not, but
Yeah, this game keeps doing that. It's kind of frustrating where it's like, oh yes, you went the wrong way and now there's a giant cutscene and you might not be able to get back, you know. Like, okay, well.
Random alleyways.
Just like look around here. Also, vaccine is something you make to prevent illness, not like fix an illness.
Right, yeah. Vaccines are preventative measures, not
Yeah.
curative.
But yeah, I mean, who knows how they're using it, so it's fair.
Well, we're also talking about digital landscape.
Yeah.
And we're talking about these digital entities that they're calling macrophages, but they're not like actual viruses and stuff that are inside the body.
Yeah, they're coding it like it's a computer virus. That's
Right.
how they're speaking about it. I don't think there's anything else to do.
Yeah, so the vaccine could just be their like terminology for the antivirus.
Yeah, it seems like that's what it is. Let's see. Ooh. Enemy? Ah! Hey, idiot!
Hey!
Hey, fool!
Oh, take down. Heck yeah.
Get out of here.
You've leveled up enough that you can take down these dudes.
Yeah, I wonder what the level cap in this game is.
I don't know.
1 million? Oh, hey.
I mean, I don't suspect it's a very, like, super long game.
Oh, yeah.
Captain, we can't proceed any further with all this rubble scattered around. Bugs. Yes. It's your turn. Destroy the debris. I got it. Could everyone please step back a bit? This will be highly explosive. Would not hate for you to get hit by debris. Hiya!
Hiya.
Bugs used rock break. It was super effective.
Yeah.
Debris removal complete.
Aha. Okay. Cool.
Stand in front of the debris and destroy the confirmation button to destroy. Yep. Yes, I can easily destroy debris like that, so please leave it to me anytime. Don't get too carried away, Bugs. There's a possibility that enemies could be lurking around the debris. That's right. It's not wise to fight enemies with low HP or just a few recovery items. Yes, I will be careful. Let's hurry ahead.
You know what won't happen? Being careful. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Let's see. Is it
Waka.
it's the confirm button?
Yeah.
I don't guess that's debris I can destroy.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Curious.
Smack him. Besides, I mean, you think we need to go forward.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna check some of the debris back here.
Nope.
Nope. Nope. Okay, well. I guess there will be debris in the future.
Yes. Gotta get the debris.
Yeah, okay. It's that one. Yeah, alright.
Hey, did you hear about that explosion in the cheese factory?
No.
All that was left was debris.
Nah.
I'm gonna go see myself out now.
Segment address 2. How is our segment file looking, actually? Let's see. 2,
Okay.
5.
So I realized I asked how many doors there would be in this game. And then we looked at this, and it didn't even occur to me that we see exactly how many there will be because we have the no datas in between.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
there are 16 doors.
16, yeah. How many are there? 16?
I don't know.
Ah. You will never see me. Oh. Oh.
Ah, he saw
Oh.
you. Run!
Oh.
Perfect. Love that. Very well done, sir. All that work just to get hit by them.
Oh, this is interesting. You see below that enemy there, the triangle and circle there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it talks about like what they are weak to. I think the triangle means weak to. I think.
Well, one way to find out.
Yeah.
Is that from having the scope?
It might be. Interesting. Yeah.
I guess it's thunder, yeah.
I guess so, yeah. Sure, let's try it. Freaking defensive.
Because it looks like I don't know. Is Earth an element in this game? I can't remember what they all are again.
Okay, so I think
Looks like fire, ice, lightning, beam, and I don't know what that front one is.
that might be just physical defense.
Yeah.
I do not remember. I could probably look this up because I think it's modeled after episode 3's way of handling it. Okay.
This game came out before episode 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But this remake, actually, I don't know how it worked in the original, if it displayed that way or not. That would be the question, I think.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yeah. But as far as like just release, it was episode 1, episode 2, Pied Piper, episode 3, right?
Yeah. Among other things,
Okay.
there I believe there were some
Yeah.
other releases and stuff. But yeah, that's the
Sure.
order of. Ooh. Use Auto Medica. Who's hurt? Sure. Cool. That is green.
All right. Green.
That's how you do it. All right. Keep using Jackal. Oh, you know what I can do? Know what else I can do? Oh,
Can you beat them up?
I can use special moves.
That's true. You can boost and stuff too, which is what the special moves are, right? That's what we did.
Special move.
How they describe
Special moves use the boost gauge. Yes.
it. Yeah. Okay.
Where do I go?
So many places to go. Okay, so we got
Five.
a red line and a green line.
Yeah. I'm gonna assume that this is the optional path for now. I don't
Yeah,
know if
because
that's right.
I don't know either, but the way we've been going beforehand was that red was kind of the way we were going. So
Yeah. There's this idiot flying into the wall.
Cause maybe he likes walls. Hey, yay, we did it. Level 14.
All right.
I like the experience you get from doing
Rockstar.
that way is actually pretty good.
Yeah. What is a rock star? Oh, it's a weapon. Who uses these? Yeah. You equip the rock star. Just straight up upgrades in this game.
Mm.
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 Mm. Music is sleepy. Hey!
It is, but I don't hate it. It actually feels good.
Aha.
Aha.
Idiot. Okay.
That's what you get. I was waiting for him to turn around right at the last second again.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
That looked like a weapon for bugs.
Yeah. 3 less E attack, but yeah, that's completely worth it. Doing it.
Yeah. So, in my free time, my wife and I discovered a new game. Because we were trying to figure out what to do. And sometimes we play games together, and sometimes we do our own thing. But I was like, man, it'd be fun to play like an RPG or something together again, because it's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had Sam pick out a few options, and there were some classics. Like, we haven't played through any of the Final Fantasies 1 through 6, and we've heard some really good things about them and stuff.
Yeah.
I'll continue that thought here in a second.
Okay.
Mikhail, can you hear me? You made it to the surveillance barrier. Impressive work. How's the vaccine? The vaccine was released 3 minutes ago. It should buy you some time, but it was rushed, so don't expect too much from it. If the Curlport attempts another large-scale rewrite, it'll be enough. You did well. What's the status of the enemy trace? We briefly lost them during the interference, but tracking resumed once the connection was restored. Good. Can you confirm their heading? Except for it's a decoy. Eric's on it. Eric, what's the status of the macrophages deployed by the enemy? Captain, it's a relief to see you're safe. Don't worry about me. Focus on identifying the macrophages along our route. Along our route, not a longer. That's silly.
Nah.
Roger that. Currently, there's no sign of lingering macrophages in your vicinity. They're deploying new macrophages while moving at a very high speed. Wait, does that mean if we follow the trail of macrophages, we can track them straight to the suspect? Captain, look at this. Mikhail, the surveillance barrier sensors are reacting. It's proof that the target has passed through. Like breadcrumbs from Hansel and Gretel. Even if they realize this is a trap, they have no choice but to flee through the logout point we created. They're in our hands now. Guaranteed ways to lose your trail. Anyway. Communication is fully restored. Even if you leave the terminal, we can stay in touch. I'll report any changes immediately. Loctus. Yes? Doesn't this feel off to you? This seems a bit careless for Voyager, don't you think? Exactly. Walking around scattering macrophages, leaving a trail for the sensors. This feels like amateur work. Do you think this isn't Voyager's doing? Or maybe Voyager is luring us in. Ah, yes, when the predator becomes the prey.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, we can waste time hesitating. Let's hurry forward for now. Right.
Yeah, I was thinking that, like, this is a little too easy currently.
Mm-hmm.
You were saying?
Yeah, overconfidence will be your undoing.
Oh man, another one. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I know. This game is rife with cutscenes.
It is.
Which is why I made sure I was prepared with water this time.
Yes.
These sensors reacted. Oh, red is where Voyager should be going, and green are sensors that aren't triggered.
That makes sense.
Okay. Voyager is this way, Captain. Let's hurry. Wait, Melissa.
Huh?
We have to go explore this side path. It might have goodies.
Indeed.
What's wrong? Captain? The floor in front of you is a trap. If you pass over it carelessly, you're going to take damage. Wow.
What the heck?
How did he know that?
Huh?
There are some traps that are invisible to you, and there are some that only I can detect when I'm the active character.
Oh,
man,
okay.
come on.
Even more.
Sneaky. I appreciate it, but also that's mildly annoying.
Yeah.
There are different types of traps, including ones that deal damage or ones that inflict poison, so caution is necessary. Melissa, don't rush ahead and step on any traps. I know. If you keep talking like that, I'll report it to Eric.
Jeez.
Sorry. Avoid stepping on the glowing floor sections and proceed. Yes. Okay, so that means that each character... We don't know what Loctus's, like, unique thing is,
Yeah,
but
he probably has something.
each lead character has, like, their own strength.
Right. Hey, idiot. Hey, idiot. Oh, alright, well. Wait! Anyway. Now you definitely have time to finish what you were saying.
Yeah, so... Anyway, so we were looking for different RPGs to play, and some on the list were like Final Fantasy 1 through 6, and some of the other ones that we'll probably explore at some point. But, make sure I got the name of this right, because I want to make sure I say it correctly. Stars in Time?
Star Ocean?
In Stars in Time. In Stars in Time is what it's called.
Okay.
And it's a really interesting game. It's all black and white, and you are following this character known as Sifrin. There's like a whole party. The whole premise starts you at like the end of the adventure, so to speak, in the sense that you were traveling with this chosen hero, and you got to go face the big bad evil king. And so your characters are like level 45 when you start.
Okay.
And you're progressing, and like what happens is certain events occur and you start looping through these time sequences. So it's got like this weird time travel shenanigans happening. And every loop you can remember things that you learned from the previous iteration that you can apply to like new situations and environments. So maybe you learn where a key is somewhere in a previous iteration, but to get to it you kind of got locked out from another thing. So you can like remember how alternate paths might work, how not to open things or what to close, or that kind of stuff.
Sure.
So it's really, really interesting. The characters are colorful and super delightful. But the thing I find the most interesting is actually how the battle system works. Because it's basically just rock, paper, scissors.
Interesting. Whoops.
Yeah, like their entire pathing, or the power, like they call it craft. This is their magic, essentially, but everybody has this innate nature to them that's you're either a rock type, a paper type, or a scissor type. And then there are a few who are kind of like a mixed bag. So like the chosen hero that you're accompanying is a scissors paper type and that kind of stuff.
Can you get the mythical hero RPS badge?
No, you can't.
Not everything's Xenogears, I guess.
Right, not everything is Xenogears. But everything is Xeno everything else.
Yeah.
What's up, Loctus?
Ah, here's my ability.
There's an item in front of us. Okay. Well, great. That just means you're gonna be cycling nonstop.
Yeah, oh my god.
Huh? Even if the captain and the others can't see them, I can see invisible items when I'm the active character. However, my visibility range is limited, so I can only see what's in front of me. How far is your invisibility range? I can see 3 pixels. Within this range, I can find visible items. I see. There's a chance that valuable items might be hidden in the future. It is possible. It seems that valuable items are often found in dead-end corridors or corners of rooms especially. If it comes across such places, please switch to me as the active character. Understood. Let's hurry ahead.
Alright, I don't like that.
Yeah, that's a little annoying.
Okay. Only what's right in front of him. Where does VB fall? There's a lot of, like, side grades happening right now. Alright.
Yeah.
That, like, lowers his E attack by way too much. For 1 strength, I'm not doing that one. Now, yeah, see, now I'm gonna want to only walk around as Lactus, honestly, just because
Right.
treasure.
Because of how items are for you, yep.
You think about it, too, so we've got debris, which is obvious when we encounter it, so you switch to bugs. There's traps, which I don't really care about until I actually hit one, and I take just a little bit of damage. And then there's...
There's the silent
run
that Melissa offers, which is really good for, like, enemies.
Yes.
So, they'll probably be the prominent ones you run through are with Melissa and, Loctus.
Yeah, it's going to be Loctus from now on, just because I'm going to be paranoid about where all the items are now.
Yep.
Let's see. Okay. Interesting. You could never catch me. I'm multiple different people. Morphing. I'm very...
Dan's fluid, but not in the way that you think.
Yeah. Satellite is, pretty nice. Anyway, that game sounds interesting, though.
Yeah, it is.
Is that an older
And,
game? You were looking at classic stuff, or?
Well, no, not exclusively, no.
Okay.
This one came out, I don't know. It's not too old. It's fairly new. We got it on the Switch.
Okay.
2023 is when it came out. It's actually a newer game.
Okay.
But we were just exploring a bunch of different options. There were some that are older that were like well touted. And then there were some newer ones, and we're just trying to find something to play, you know?
Sure. Yeah. RPGs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Without trying to do something that we've done before or something that you and I are got in the docket or lining up.
Yeah, I was gonna. Oh, look at that traps.
Makes it difficult.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
Breath of Fire 4 just came out recently on Steam, and it's really good.
Yeah.
But...
Is that like a re-release or a new release?
Oh no, it's not a new release. It is definitely
Okay.
a re-release. Yeah.
Okay. Wow, Jan is in horrible condition.
Ooh.
Ziggy, no.
Who's Ziggy?
Right. But the art style is really delightful. It's an RPG Maker game, but
Nice.
I think the way they handle it actually really leans into the charm of it.
Fair enough.
Lots of good representation too, I think, which is good. So
Sweet.
I know that's harder to find good representation of like the queer community, and there's definitely a lot of it there.
Oh sure.
Not that they make a point about it necessarily. Like it's a factor of like who they are as people, but that's not something that's just like discussed or made a big deal about. which is why I think it's good representation. They just are the way they are.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's an interesting thing to think about, where I just want the characters to be good. And yeah, I mean, it's interesting. It's hard to say it in a way that isn't, I'm trying to say I agree with you, but I have seen representation used where, like, that's the entire character is this specific aspect of them.
Right.
I get why that can still be helpful. You know, it's just I have trouble attaching to that character, but maybe some people don't mind it at all and they attach to characters that way, and that's fine.
Sure. Well, I think the concern there, or the danger there rather, is that it becomes the token
Right.
person, you know?
Right.
And that's not fun.
Right.
For anybody.
Right. Okay.
But to be in a place where you
That's
can,
what's going on.
well, found the traps. You might need to heal. That looks rough.
Hang on. Here we go. We got some med kits.
Plenty. Does that say 30?
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. Wow, we got lots of med
Yeah.
kits. Okay.
I have been hoarding them, so
As you do.
yeah.
Is there a poison or something happening?
I don't know. This is weird.
I don't know why it's... Oh, yes, it is poison. Okay.
Oh, there are poison traps.
Both yawn...
Great.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh. Man, that's annoying.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, it's like I said, they don't make it a big deal. And in fact, if anything, the fact that some of them are rather fluid in character, some of that is encouraged and brought about ludonarratively speaking, because in this world where they're in, they worship the god of change. And so like accepting change as inevitable, being willing to change and to grow and to do these things to discover who you are is highly encouraged.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, some people do what's called body crafting. And like, I don't know all the full details of some of this, and I'm trying to be as unspoilery as possible.
Sure.
But like, theoretically, someone could change their physical appearance, height, gender, whatever, through this body craft spell or association to change to fit their view of themselves better. And because change is so fluid and so encouraged in a healthy manner, I don't think it's done in like a you must change constantly, but rather just like, hey, don't be afraid to explore and accept these changes, because not all changes are bad, and just because you need to change doesn't mean that what you were before was bad either, right? Like, it's sometimes you take something that's good and change for something that's even better.
Yeah.
And so there's just this whole concept of like people change over time too. So like who you were 5 years ago is not who you are today, and that's okay. Those two entities can be separate and be good. And so there's just some really beautiful like subtext being stated in there. And I don't even know if it's the intention of like the narrative as much as it's just the world that they had created.
It's very interesting sounding. I may have to try this game out. That sounds really good.
I recommend it. And if it's something that like other people are interested in, I would say we should put it on the channel, because it's kind of right up our alley of games that we would probably enjoy having on here for others to see, because I had never even heard of it.
Yeah.
And I've put maybe 10-15 hours into it at this point. Love it. Love the characters. Love the way the game works.
Ooh.
It's, you know, it's beautiful. Beautifully done game.
Lactus is the thief.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that sounds cool. I'm gonna go up this direction. Blood Dancer is a move that's in Xenosaga episode 3. It's just a full, like, attack power, ether attack power. It's a buff. So, I'm gonna go up that direction. I realized I haven't been messing with these skill trees at all. Just kind of been ignoring them entirely. So,
right.
Just, like, start learning some stuff here. Let's see. I'm gonna leave him with 2 skill points right now. He has goodbye. Okay. Let's see. Here's Blood Dancer.
Bye-bye.
Inferno. Let's get her.
Is she like the,
Mage?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Look at this. Fire, lightning, and ice. And then looks like utility up here.
Kind of the Xion of the group.
Yeah, it's actually interesting. I was looking here at Bugs, and he's got the B-Blade, cannon.
Maybe he's the Xion of the group.
No, this looks more like Cosmos from episode 1 to me.
Oh, that's true.
Averse,
yeah.
cannon. Yeah. I actually think
that's Chaos.
Lactus works like Chaos, yeah. And then...
Yep.
Yeah, works like she... And then, of course, you know, Ziggy, of course.
Ziggy. Yep.
So I'm gonna take her up. I'm gonna get some fire on her, I think.
Fire!
Inferno sounds pretty cool. And let's...
Water in the fire, why?
Why? Get her some HP as well. Ooh. Cool. Maybe I'll be a little more effective this way, huh? Alright, let's see.
Maybe. I mean, I don't think you're not doing well. Your levels are high enough to crunch whatever, but this will probably help, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Soul down. Increase the ether attack. Heat. Heat is pretty good to have, actually. Let me head toward that.
I'm just saying, Big Joe's not in here, and I'm already sad.
That's fair. Okay.
Like, I know he's not essential technically to the narrative, but he's such a cool character.
In Xenosaga, it'd be Great Joe, right?
That's true. But we didn't get to see a greater Joe, which is also sad.
That is sad. Okay, yeah, that's
You've
sad.
already been down here.
Yeah.
I think you need to go up and to the right.
You are
actually.
correct. I'm just being really, like, thorough, trying to look for things. Oh! 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 Kind of low on health, so... I want to
use one of your, like, 70 med kits.
I can sneak up on this. Oh, no, I can't! No, I can't! Yeah, hold on. Actually, I'm decent for now. It's more the EP being low that's kind of...
Get him! Yeah.
Not great. Oh, good. Alright. This is... Okay. Yeah, I understand.
Yep.
Alright, go up.
Poison trap, by the way. Make sure you clear your poison.
Hey! Oh!
That should fix it. Nice. Thank you, memory cube.
Thank you. Save. Let's go back to file 1.
But yep. In stars and time, if anybody's interested.
Oh. Oh, hey. Who have we here?
I think it's a macrophage.
Garm.
I could be wrong, though.
Hello, Garm. Let's see. Alright, so we have
Garm.
More stuff now. Actually... Blue Star.
Cast Satellite.
Satellite 2. Damage to everyone. That's obnoxious.
Yeah.
Lunar shot. Okay, now I've got tons of stuff. Let's see. Okay, I think if I'm reading this right, let's try something. Let's try Firebolt. Got a triangle on it. Okay. And now I'll try... Ooh, hang on a second. Let's just negate that debuff, shall we?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
There's B-Blade. Try Beam Bolt, see what it does. It's really hard to know which of those means weakness.
Yeah, it's not obvious, right? Because like the damage isn't enough to like.
That was a lot of damage. Let's see. Helios.
Medica S.
Let's get some Medica S all as well. Nice. That was a good heal. Stop using satellite.
No.
Get some of that luster candy effect going on. Special attacks. Got the attacks focused on Yawn.
Yeah. Well, he is the tankiest of the bunch, so.
He is. Keep emptying these special attacks into him.
Yeah. Kind of crazy. Like, Jan's at about half health, and it's still higher than everybody else.
Yep.
He's not the captain for nothing. He needs some help, though, dang.
He does, yeah.
He got hit hard.
Take care of that.
Brunchitize me, Captain.
Captain?
I don't know.
Capitan?
Capitan? Mon Capitan?
A D-Blade. Not bad.
Keyblade?
D-Blade?
The Keyblade? The Keyblade?
Yeah. Exactly.
I like Kingdom Hearts, but the Keyblade, really, it's hard to take that one seriously. and for the record, for those who aren't familiar, there's the Keyblade, K-E-Y blade, which is just the type of weapon that Sora uses. That's fine. I have no problems with that. What I have problems with is this X. It's key, but it's the like Greek X.
Yeah, no, it's the
hyphen blade.
So people call it the X blade, and the X is actually the Greek letter key. So it's
right.
the key
So it's,
blade.
It's the Keyblade or something. I don't know. Whatever it is. Like it looks design wise it's fine, but it's just like, why do you have to be that confusing? Just call it something else.
They were all smoking one evening, and they're like, guys, you know what would be the coolest idea ever? Let's go with it. It's like, oh man.
Yeah. Like call it the Omega Keyblade or something, like, you know, because it's an Ultima weapon version for Sora. This one can be the Omega weapon or something. I don't know. But
I think circle means weak, I believe.
That would make sense.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, of course. Like, it's just... Oops, it wouldn't... I don't remember if you told me or one of us looked it up, but when I first realized that, I remember being like, are you kidding? The Keyblade?
Right, because this is before we started to record for our channel. We were just doing this for our own benefit.
Yeah.
And, yeah, we got to 3, and I was like, yep, it's the Keyblade. And you were like,
no. Oh, man.
So, it's good stuff. Like, again, I love Kingdom Hearts. I acknowledge that it is a very confusing narrative, even with the best of understandings.
It's true.
And I will absolutely play 4, you know, when it comes out.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
But it's just... calling it what it is.
Yeah.
The Keyblade.
Yep. See if I can finish with Melissa's special here. Stop hitting me.
No, he can't. It's literally impossible.
Got him.
Nice job.
Ooh,
that was a lot of experience.
Good EXP bonus.
Loctus is now level 60. You got like 2 levels out of that.
No, I was 15 before.
Oh, were you? Okay,
Yep.
I thought you were 14 still.
Nope. I did get another level very quickly because of it, though.
Right. Oh, that was quite a large-scale macrophage. No, that was restrained for Voyagers. As I suspected, this is a trap. Captain, I see a figure. Is it Voyager? Mikhail, find out what just happened through here. What just passed through here? I can read. It's fine. I promise I can read. Mikhail, can you hear me? Captain, let's follow. Oh, excuse me. Captain, let's follow it. It hasn't gone too far.
You've been drinking, Melise?
No, I just had hiccups. Don't worry about it. Drinking comes later. Wait, Melise. Mikhail. Ah, Captain, I'm sorry. I was sleeping on the job. What's going on here? We've got eyes on the target. Pin down their destination. Yes, something major just happened here, too. What? According to a report from the Archon police, they've taken the suspect into custody. Is it Voyager? They're investigating if he's really Voyager, but they are confirmed the man's identity. Who is it? He's... What? Answer me. The man's name is Klaus Torres. From the Torres Foundation? Yeah, exactly. Torres, as in the Torres Foundation? He's the son of Irene Torres, the woman who was attacked earlier. The one that was spitting out scripture? The one that should probably be looked into? Anyway, You serious? Klaus Torres, 24 years old. He's distanced himself from the Foundation and was working as a system programmer for an artificial placenta facility serving high-profile individuals. Wow, that's a line.
Huh.
An artificial placenta facility? Is it linked to the Draper incident? That's under investigation too. It's very likely. After all, he has a record of various misdemeanors and minor crimes. As a teenager, he was caught for illegal hacking several times and was ultimately exiled from his family at the age of 15. During that time, he established ties with the descendants of Nestorius. I keep wanting to read that as Nosotros, and I know that's not right.
Nosotros?
Yes. That's a Spanish word.
Means
the descendants of Nestorius? It does. Why would someone from Abraxas be involved with an extremist right-wing organization in the Federation? I'm not sure of the specifics, but he doesn't seem like the fanatical type. He's been involved in a series of impulsive misdemeanor crimes. In any case, the Foundation had no choice but to expel Klaus. From Irene Torres' political standpoint, he may have been seen as too much of a liability. So you're saying this crime was entirely driven by a personal grudge? It's a common pattern where people commit crimes where they lack love in their lives.
Cool.
This seems like more than that, though. Oh, I'm getting a visual feed on Klaus's room from Archon Police HQ, patching it through to your screen. This is... Captain, do you see it? Yes, so that's Klaus's room? Yeah. Is there anything connecting him to Voyager? The writing on the wall appears to be in a language from the Lost Jerusalem era. The room is completely barren. There are ampules of some substance scattered across the floor. What do these letters mean? Oh, that definitely looks like Hebrew.
Yup.
Interesting. Well, he did say Lost Jerusalem.
Yep.
The vial was poured out onto the rivers and springs of water, and they became blood. That phrase sounds familiar.
It's been stated like several times.
Yeah, it has. Just want to make sure you didn't forget.
Yeah.
Yes. Irene mentioned that same phrase during the party. There you go.
Yep.
So this person is actually the real Voyager? No, we can't confirm that just yet, but the same kind of message appeared during the Goodwill Ambassador incident and the Draper plant case. Based on that we've observed, I'm certain that there is a connection between Klaus and Voyager. But one thing still bothers me. What's troubling you? In every case, it was the victims who left the message. That's actually true. Normally leaving a message is the victim's role.
Which implies...
Right, that they're not Voyager.
Right.
Is Eric available? Also, Eric was quoting stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, what is it? The Goodwill Ambassador is in the embryos from the nursing facility. Check if they share any common points with Klaus. Understood. So I feel like we all agreed that he didn't get out of that explosion thing unscathed.
Who?
Eric.
Oh, yeah.
When he was like shot down or whatever.
When he got deleted.
Yeah, like he talks about how he quickly shifted to another like backup clone body or whatever.
Right.
Which maybe he is that fast, but I don't think it was as seamless as he pretends to be.
Right.
So I wonder if Voyager has somehow gotten a hold of him as well.
That's an interesting idea.
Yeah. Well, just because he's got, like, he starts quoting stuff and then he takes his medication and he's better for a little bit. So, anyway, Mikhail, respond on a secure line. What's going on? Earlier, you mentioned that there were ampules scattered around in Klaus's room, right? Can you zoom in on the image of them? Sure, just a moment. How's this? That's the highest magnification I can achieve. What's wrong? No, it's nothing. Proceed with the compulsory logout of the suspect and continue with the operation. There's a small problem. A problem? What's going on? What's the issue? There's an issue with the forced logout. What do you mean exactly? We can't retrieve his consciousness. He's resisting the logout. Using some kind of special program or perhaps a substance, whatever the method, all feedback to his body is blocked. Are you saying he's staying here intentionally? Captain, this consciousness lock, it's just like with the ambassadors. Is there a chance that Klaus might delete himself? This man, he might not actually be Voyager. Could he be Voyager's scapegoat? If that's true, then the real Voyager might be escaping to a place we know nothing about. Captain, what's the plan? Seal off all connection points, including the dummies. We'll search for Klaus while his consciousness is present here. Are we planning to create a dead end? While the real logout point is sealed, you won't be able to leave either. It's not so he can't escape, but to prevent anyone from eliminating him. Make sure to watch out for any unauthorized intrusions. Oh, interesting. Understood. Temporarily sealing off all external access routes.
Okay. Let's get a heal here.
Good idea.
Keep it going.
Oh, what?
Well, this place looks rough.
Yeah, it does.
So you had a bad day.
Hey, idiot.
I'm here for more of that chill hop. Let's go.
Yeah, I want coffee. Hey!
Same though.
I want
coffee. Sounds really good.
I know, I actually kind of do want coffee right now. I have a coffee break here in a few minutes.
Yep.
It's
just gonna get up and disappear for like 10 minutes.
Coffee!
Coffee.
I'm a big coffee drinker.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah!
Another door.
Number 6.
6.
We don't have the decoder for that one either yet, but...
Yeah.
Oh, there. Hold up. Metal cross.
You're about to get hit.
I know. BP charge plus 25%. Interesting. Who should have this?
Well, everyone benefits from BP charge, right? Like it's a shared... Okay.
Give it to him.
No! Ooh. Oh, he got hit by the trap too. That's interesting.
Idiot. Okay.
That's cool that you can do that with the enemies. That's really unfortunate. I hope you don't need to go through that door. Ow.
Had to check it.
You killed 2 of your party members. Bro.
Hold on, we're gonna go fix that real
Well, that's one way to handle that, I suppose.
Ooh. All right. Let's. We gotta take the
I would have checked to see if other doors opened.
traps
But,
seriously.
what do I know?
Oh my god.
That's really funny.
I'm good at video game. Hey! 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 Fool! Turn around and go back.
What you doing? Sneaking. Yep. That makes sense.
Huh.
Turned around right at the last second.
I eat satellite, jerks!
Yeah, these are these enemies, because these were like in the first Xenosaga 2
Yeah.
as well.
Little
I think.
floaty dudes, yep.
Yeah. They're the oddest robots to me. I don't understand their purpose. Like purpose I do get, the security bot or whatever, but like functionally speaking, I don't understand how they're supposed to work.
Yeah,
That was interesting.
I don't get it either, to be honest. Check this door.
Huh.
I don't think these doors actually work. I think they're just.
I don't think they do
they're
either.
just here.
Especially when there's a clear graphical distinction between the segment address door, and not just because it's red, but like there's a clear quality or fidelity, I guess would be a better way of putting it.
Yeah.
Of the versus the background stuff.
Satellite. Man, it's just.
Which is its own charm.
Yeah, indeed. Let's. I didn't target that right. Sure.
Well, whether you did or not, you're crushing them, so it's fine.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, I think getting these skills is really upped my lethality, if you will.
Yeah, I agree with that. I also think that this game, at least from what I've seen, it kind of starts off hitting hard, but then you like get stronger fairly quickly, and so then it becomes a little more manageable.
Yeah.
The difficulty isn't quite as rough. Now, I assume the bosses are still kind of like tricky, but you haven't really struggled much beyond the first time we got through that like first area.
Yeah. I mean, when you start to get power in this game, it's not bad.
Right.
All right, let's see.
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't go that way. Or that way.
Hey. Idiot. Hey. Ha 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 ha.
I'm still highly amused of when you got him to get behind him, and then you still went around to the front. And
Yeah, just my utter failure at navigating that situation. It was very funny.
Hey, look, there's some debris.
Hold on, I'm scared. Okay.
This is rough. We just have to fight him, Hoss.
Listen to me. I do what I want.
Okay.
I will win without playing by the rules. I didn't do a lot.
Well, you know, you do you. You're an adult. You can make your own decisions and
Yeah.
all that.
Man.
Man. Yeah.
Blizzard. Okay, so we can see a little bit more about what these icons mean. Stop casting buffs.
No,
Okay,
cannot.
So X means it takes no damage. I think he blocks ice. I believe circle means they're weak, and then I think triangle means they are strong against it. So like if I just punch
Like
him,
resistant to it,
yeah,
essentially?
that first one is physical damage because that was really bad
Okay.
damage.
Okay. Good deal.
Yeah,
So then lightning is good against robots. Makes sense.
yeah. So if I thunderbolt, boom,
Yeah, that's good.
not bad at all. Oh, you
Crunch.
mother.
Missed?
Get out of here.
Flash. Wait, what happened?
I did nothing happen.
No.
Punch him to death, whatever. Get out of here. Good.
Yep. Knocked him out. Dunk circuit? Is that what that said?
Yeah. Oh, cool. Reasonably close to a level here.
Oh, hey, if you go to your statuses too, it'll actually tell you what their like special ability is. Stealth mode.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then there was forensic vision, hazard something.
Barricade buster, hazard awareness.
Yep, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
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 Oh, I bet there's a chest in there though.
You're probably right. Ah.
Boom.
Ether pack.
I was like, what's the point of having this hallway like this if there's not something to get?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, okay. Oh.
Ooh, another one. Can you not go across the
No.
broken tile? Oh, that's...
You also have to be on Lactus to actually open it. Oh, shit. Okay.
Whack.
Whoopsie.
Whack. They're everywhere.
It's just like, yeah, I'll just use Lactus. Like, oh yeah? Could be like 1,100,000,000 traps in this next area. Son of a...
Get him. Yeah, you got him.
Level up.
Nice. Level up's good.
Medkit L.
I think
I
I think this is probably where you're at too, is the slight paranoia that one of these hidden chests is going to have a decoder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a little like, Revert is good to have, and I like Blood Dancer as well, so. Yeah.
Does Xenosaga 3 use a skill tree like this?
I don't recall.
Okay.
Maybe. It might. I do not remember. I know it has... Hang on. Yes. Yes, it does.
Okay, because I know, like, 2 has something skill tree adjacent.
2
in a way.
is a skill tree, and you learn your stuff from getting points. So there's class points and skill points.
Right.
And you unlock classes of skills. And so, like, armor and everything are, like, you don't equip anything but skills on your characters in 2. Not even, like, weapons or anything, so...
I don't like that, and I think that was a poor decision on their end.
Yeah, I mean, there's vast agreement that that's a poor decision, so I certainly agree as well. I also, personally, I don't have any reason to think this. Like, I don't have any evidence. I don't have proof, but I think they originally planned to put weapons in Episode 2, and they just didn't.
Right. Well, they probably got strapped for time.
Yeah.
And they had to make other choices.
Yeah, but I say that because of how battles go, specifically how they can last like 4.5 hours in that game, where it's just obnoxiously long for a standard encounter. You know, I really think that's evidence of, like, they were gonna put something that gave you more of a power curve in there, and they just kind of didn't. I came from this way, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I recall correctly, in 3, weapons do return. So it's a little more of a traditional system.
Okay.
I actually think
That's good.
Came from this way. Let's look.
I was just trying to think, because like,
I think I came from
I don't view what they did in 2 as a skill tree as much as like a like a bank of skills, because everybody has access to the same skills.
Yeah.
You just have to purchase them with the points. So it's not like, I don't know. It doesn't feel like a tree, I guess. So I don't know, a skill bank.
It's like a constellation of skills or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa. That was weird. Okay.
Why, Luigi?
What? What's this then? Ooh, a room. Elevator activated.
Oh, there we go.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Wait a minute. Ugh.
What is that?
Or what? That over here?
Is that what activated the elevator? Yeah.
This activated.
No, the table.
This activated
Yeah.
the elevator. Yeah.
Okay.
God, I don't like the hidden items. Like, it's making me really paranoid.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's look around.
As far as I can tell, you've been pretty on top of it. Skip encounter, even though he was facing you.
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't know what that is. It's weird.
I think that's the you're not going to lose this fight. So
Sure. Oh, hey.
well, hello, friend. Who are you?
Hey, buddy.
I'm Eric, but with a CK. Thank goodness, we made it just in time. You're Klaus Torres, aren't you?
Oh, man.
There's no way out. Come quietly. And I heard the altar reply, "Yes, Almighty Lord God, true and just are your judgments." Another one of these lunatics. Oh, good. Captain, this is
What
dangerous.
have we here?
It's a gnosis, a macrophage.
Ah! Egil.
Egil emerged.
Okay. Huh. Well! Alright, let's see. Who has specials? Melise does. Okay. Power up!
So, remind me.
Lost. That's annoying.
The sorry, my brain. The gnosis.
Lightning.
Were they around 100 years ago?
Yeah, but they weren't as prevalent.
Okay, so the events. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember like where like events happened.
So
like,
Junior explained it as the Miltian conflict caused the Gnosis to jump to the forefront of history.
right. Okay.
That's when they really emerged and began to threaten the galaxy, if you will.
Right, and that was like 20 years ish prior to Xenosaga 1.
14
Or was, like,
years.
14 years?
I believe is the
Okay.
number.
Because Shion was a child, but she was present for that conflict.
Yeah.
Okay. And that was also where we learned about like the what was it, the Song of Seraphim?
Song of Nephilim.
Nephilim. Don't know why I thought Seraphim, whatever.
Yeah.
Um,
Biblical ends with M.
right. Okay.
Yeah. The Gnosis appear in, like, isolated locations around this time period. They kind of look like, be like, oh, there was a Gnosis attack over there. And it's like, oh my god, what do we do about that? But then, you know, in the time of episode 1, it's just like, yeah, there's Gnosis kind of, you know, everywhere. People are getting murdered every day by Gnosis. Gustav
Right.
ring. Interesting.
Because we also had to deal with the Proto Merkaba, right? Which is also what was playing the Song of Nephilim.
Proto
Or something?
Macaba took the Song of Nephilim into itself as part of it.
Okay.
So we ran around the Song of Nephilim, which is also, it was playing the Song of Nephilim,
Right.
but the station was
Right.
called the Song of Nephilim as well.
Right, because that wasn't confusing at all. I forgot about that.
Right, and then Proto Merkaba appeared, and it functioned using the Song of Nephilim and some other stuff, which, yeah. If you guys want to know more about that, check our episode 1 playthrough, but yeah, it
Yeah,
was
of course.
complicated what it used.
Yeah, and we'll probably go over all this when we
Yeah.
if we get into like a recap before we hit 3. But this, I keep making jokes about the Gnosis because these the way these macrophages work. But we actually haven't run into any Gnosis yet, and that made me start questioning where my knowledge of like when they showed up and became more prevalent was.
Right. Yeah. I think the only one that can cure status effects is status effect. It's kind of annoying.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. He's got the lost status, so he can't even use... He can use Phoenix Strike, though. Jerk? Okay.
Jerk, yeah.
Jerky jerkwad.
Jerky jerk jerk. He's a big blob of something.
Yeah, I don't know what this thing is, other than it being a macrophage.
Yeah.
Kind of wrecking it, though.
Yeah?
Oh, I critted it. That was cool.
Nah, get him out. Get him. Get him. Get him.
Getting there.
Get him. Get him. Get him.
What? Freaking healing himself.
Well, you know, I made some kind of comment about how things aren't super hard right now, so naturally it's got to be more challenging.
Why would you do this?
Because I'm a monster. Why else? What? What, you think I'm just gonna be like... I don't know. I don't even know where I was going with that phrase. I'll just stop now.
Stop healing.
Nice. That's a huge heal.
Quit
Holy
healing.
crap.
Oh, this guy's aggravating to fight. See if I can run him down here. Let's see. I have one thing that removes status effects.
Ugh. What is it? Silence, too. That's awful.
Yep.
Oh, but you've got the keep Melissa from getting hit by a status effect item on, right?
I do. Yeah.
Okay,
Turns
well,
out.
there's that. At
Turns
least.
out I should have given it to Lactus since he can cure.
Oh, can he?
Yeah.
Okay.
He has refresh. But you know,
Gotcha.
we run into too much more trouble. We can always switch it if we have to try it again. Hopefully not.
Sure. Yeah, I think you're doing all right.
Oh.
Just annoying.
Oh, hey. Okay. Guess it wore off.
Yeah. Seems like it.
All right.
Yeah. He's so close. Crunch him.
Yep. Get
Nice.
out of here. Oh.
Oh, that made me think of Virgil. That particular like gun animation or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
White fragment
Oh,
found.
boy. Skin down, learned. Okay.
Now you're level 18. You've gotten so many levels. Beam Bolt 2.
Cool.
Stop resisting. This space is sealed off. You're under arrest for unauthorized access to the UMN and manipulation of the consciousnesses through the UMN.
Klaus.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. The fire has poured upon the rivers and fountains of water, and they became blood. Oh. Then I heard the angel overseeing the waters say, "You are just in these judgments, you who are and who were the Holy One, because you've so judged. For they have shed the blood of your saints and prophets, and you have given them blood to drink as they deserve." Is he losing control? And I heard the altar reply again, "Yes, Almighty Lord God, true and just are your judgments." Porus, do you understand what you're saying? What we're saying? Okay, I understand the words you're speaking and the words he's speaking.
Whoop. Oh, who's he? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Who's he? And by he, are you referring to Voyager? He wants blood, and not just any blood, the blood of holy angels. Blood. Why? Only those who have inherited the holy blood are allowed to approach him. That is his will. And that blood flows through me as well, even as the family outcast, even I. Captain, this man's in a dangerous state of mind. Step away from him. Wait, Malice. I will go to the Promised Land. I will follow his commands. The Promised Land? The place where no one is ever rejected. A place where no one hates me, even if I'm myself. Those goodwill ambassador children should have arrived by now. Just as I thought. You too are with Voyager. Captain, be careful. Suicide in virtual space also means death in real space. I'm leaving now. Hey, there's no need to envy me. You should have already received a ticket there too. All that's left is to wait for him to cut the ticket. Yes. You look like you have the necessary qualities.
Hey.
Bye! Hey, wait! We'll meet again someday.
Dude.
Federation Police Station briefing room. Again, letting someone die again. Ugh. Captain. Do you think that man was Voyager, Captain? I don't think so. Didn't you hear it too? He was just another person being used by Voyager. What do you think? I agree. From what we know of Voyager's behavior so far, he wouldn't just take his life like that when cornered. Oh yeah, and speaking from an operator's perspective, no matter how talented Klaus was, I doubt he could have hacked into the ship's party alone. But isn't Klaus the son of Taurus Foundation's president?
Whoops. Hang on. There we go.
Isn't it more likely he had inside knowledge of the Foundation? It's been almost 10 years since Klaus was cast out from the Taurus family. Given his past behavior, he was likely kept away from any sensitive Foundation data. And besides...
Really good feature.
Yeah, it is. Besides, when the virtual space was rewritten, the trace logs showed clear signs of third-party interference. I had a hunch of Voyager's presence was in the patterns of that interference. Just a gut feeling, though. Intuition, huh? Well, what hunch of yours might actually be correct? Huh? As Mihail had pointed out, the way this virtual space was constructed is identical to the one used when the Goodwill ambassadors were trapped. He only managed to construct the trap because he already analyzed the logic behind the program during the prior case. Only those involved in that case could have used the same method and approach. That means it's either us or the real culprit. Could Voyager be one of the virtual space developers? We've looked into that already. There was no trace of any involvement from the authorized developers in the records. The most likely scenario is that someone who was involved in the Goodwill Ambassador incident leaked information about the virtual space's construction methods to Klaus. And that someone was probably Voyager. If only we could have questioned Klaus. He wasn't really in a good place to ask questions.
Yeah.
But when he ended his life, all the information he knew was deleted as well. We've lost our only key witness, and now we're back to square one. Dead men tell no tales. He was just a small-time crook used and tossed aside. No, we can't say that for sure. What's a small-time crook? No, I mean we could dive into Klaus's body. That's dangerous. While his brain cells still hold the memories. Dive into a corpse? Is that even possible? Yes, if the body's well preserved within 48 hours of death, it's possible. Diving into a corpse is illegal, and it's far too dangerous. It might be dangerous, sure, but if it's our only lead, then we have no other choice. Oh, man.
Chapter 2, Sequence 2.
Yeah. What a cliffhanger.
That's It's a very interesting idea. It's actually the premise behind Deep Space Nine season 7 episode Extreme Measures, where they are basically doing something very similar to a dive, although it's more of a consciousness interface.
Right. Yeah.
And they're trying to get some information out of the Black Ops officer's mind before he dies.
Yes.
He used.
Yes.
Yeah, he like committed suicide, but he wasn't quite dead. Basically to protect the information from getting leaked. So.
Yeah, that was that Section 31 adjacent to as well?
Yes, it was Section 31. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. That was a really interesting episode. Oh man, Deep Space Nine is such a good series.
Yeah. Yeah, I really, really, really wish Section 31 had been kept the way it was in Deep Space Nine and Enterprise. But that's another topic.
Yeah, that's a tirade for another day.
Yeah, I got plenty of tirades, people, so if you ever want to hear more of them.
We just have a whole Dan's tirade video for use.
I got plenty of them. I have opinions.
Right, just note that these are all opinions and not stated as fact.
Yeah.
Please continue.
But yeah. I mean, it's a similar idea. You know, it's dangerous if his mind is still shutting down, or I guess he is sort of dead, but also like mostly he got deleted. And my perception of the way that works in this world is kind of like the Matrix. The body cannot live without the mind. But in the Matrix, if you die in the Matrix, you die immediately. In this one, it seems like they have the ability to kind of mess with a body where the consciousness has been deleted and maybe try to save them. So maybe that's what they're doing here. Like they've got Klaus and they're like, all right, he's not really alive, but he's reasonably well preserved, so you should still be able to interact with his brain, kind of thing.
Sure. And just on the topic of the Matrix for like 2 seconds before we keep going.
Yeah.
I think the way that's represented is actually very interesting, because what we see a lot of in the Matrix is if someone dies in the Matrix, it's because someone has literally like pulled the plug out of their head, right?
Sometimes
in the real world.
Yeah.
That's like one of the major ones.
That is a big
and
one.
That is an immediate death because they like lose their connection.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think the brain can compensate for that shift, that dramatic shift.
Most of the time, kind of. Yeah, it's murky what they do with the hacking there, you know. And Neo's special, I mean, spoilers for the Matrix trilogy, but, you know, he jumped into the Matrix without jacking in the Matrix Revolutions. But, you know, he's also the one. He's got, like, the machine code in him and stuff.
Right.
So, the one.
I mean, spoilers for a 25-year-old movie.
Yeah, right. But most of the time, it seems like their consciousness is separate from their body when they're in the Matrix somehow. But they have to retain the connection, or they're just dead, right? It's fatal to their brain to have the jack removed.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's actually really, really interesting because we've had a lot of like quote unquote full dive scenarios since then.
Yeah.
Which I guess really speaks to how influential Matrix was and how it approached things.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's true.
But I think, anyway, what I was going to get at is like there's some element, and it's loose and it's not great, but I feel like the opposite direction, where if you die in the Matrix toward the real world, like it is still immediate because it's how your brain processes what's happening.
Right.
But I think there's an element of like force of will allowing it to be superseded by what it believes is happening.
Sure.
Right.
Sure.
To some degree.
Well,
especially with like the one.
Well,
right.
Yeah.
Because that's a whole.
Yeah. If you get shot in the chest or something, right? Like if you get shot in the heart in the Matrix, like a bullet doesn't appear in the real world and like penetrate the heart muscle, but your mind truly believes it, and so you know your body ends up shutting down. You know, it's why they jerk around. It's muscle contractions. It's why they'll get like a bloody nose if they get punched in the face or something like that.
Right.
You know, because it's the mind makes it real for the body, and the body experiences it. So it's interesting.
Right. So theoretically, if you can separate that enough, you could survive it. Anyway, we're digressing horribly.
In theory,
we should.
Yeah. The only other thing I wanted to mention, and then we'll pick this back up. If you're wondering, The Matrix came out in 1999.
and Xenosaga Episode 1 came out almost exactly 3 years later in 2002. So, you've got the Encephalon dive scenario in Xenosaga.
Right.
Hard to believe that it wasn't influenced by The Matrix like so many other things. So, really, a pivotal movie, a really, really influential, like, The Matrix is one of the most important sci-fi movies of the past, several decades? Like, incredibly important.
Easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great series, too. Like, I highly recommend it if you've never watched it.
Yep.
Go watch it.
Yep, indeed. All right, let's go. So we're in the forensic examination room here.
Yep. So you're planning to dive into the mind of a dead person? As a doctor, I can't allow this. Connecting to the nervous system of a corpse carries the risk of being influenced by the signals from its deteriorating vital systems. Not to mention the ethical and moral questions that go with it. In short, it could drag you to death alongside them. On top of that, it's illegal without the proper authorization. If we don't confirm this, things could get worse. We're out of time.
Come on, Sharon.
This body might not be Voyager. Or Jan said that.
Yeah.
You're saying the real Voyager's still alive and could cause further incidents? Exactly. I'll give you 45 minutes. Medically speaking, that's the longest I can guarantee your safety for. Thank you for your help. Don't thank me yet. You probably already knew, but you'll need the right equipment to monitor the dive. The equipment from the Federation Police Forensics Division would be enough for the job. So we'll need to transport the body then. Yes, unauthorized transport of the body is if anyone realizes that the body is missing. How much time can you cover for us? Luckily, it's the middle of the night. Only 2 guards and I have access to this room right now. They just finished the midnight patrol, so you should be safe until the next patrol at 2 a.m. It's 12:15 now. It'll take us 30 minutes to get the dive room. That's an hour round trip. And dive time is capped at 45 minutes.
It's very, very exact.
Yes, it is. Once again, cutting it too close. Again? Something that happened earlier. We'll be back by 2 o'clock. We won't cause you any trouble.
That's not correct.
What, that he won't cause any trouble?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
There's no way that's correct.
Right. Well, I had to question because, like, I sometimes will read stuff and think I've got it nailed,
Yeah,
and then
no, you read it. You read it correctly. Yeah, you got it.
wait. What's wrong? I'm coming with you.
Huh?
I know someone in the forensic department who can help me pass this off as an urgent experiment. I can't let you get involved. Just covering for us here is already more than enough. I'll make it seem like the room's still occupied and locked, a trick my lazy colleagues use all the time. Why are you helping us? As a doctor, I can't just ignore such a dangerous dive. Are you really okay with this? Yes. No, but yes.
No, I mean yes.
Phew, we finally made it this far. If we can just get the body to the briefing room. Yeah, but this is all off the record. We'll need to keep this thing quiet while we're in the station. In short, we need to reach the briefing room without anyone noticing us? Exactly. Captain, that's impossible. Even on the night shift, there are still plenty of people around. It's going to be really tough to get all the way to the briefing room without getting spotted. Melissa, what's with that attitude? We'll figure it out. Look, if someone spots us, it won't just be a matter of writing a report. It'll be far worse. So I guess we have no choice but to go through with this. Exactly. We don't have much time. Let's move to the briefing room. We have less than 20 minutes now because we spent 45 minutes talking.
Yeah. Yeah, this Xenosaga games are really bad about that, like abuse of cinematic timing. It's just like, guys? Excuse me.
Investigator? What are you doing here?
Who is...
You there. Hey, what are you doing here? Wow. It's a good thing you just saved. Wow. Okay, then.
All right.
Can you take the elevator?
Yeah, maybe. Let me try it. Go look in your desk. I mean, go look at the back panels. Oh,
We can't use the elevator. We have to use the stairs.
fine,
Of course.
Fine. All right. I don't even know who saw me.
There's a guy, I think... Oh.
Up there?
At the stairs. Investigator? Okay. Oh, weird. Wait, what's going on? I'm so confused right now. What floor are we on now?
Yeah, okay. I got... Okay.
Is that you, investigator?
Yeah, okay. Okay.
All right.
Sorry. I was like room transitioning at the same time as... Let's see if this works again. Okay. Hang on. Oh, what? Why? Let me move.
I think you need to go south around the elevator.
Yeah, that's what it seems to be. All right. Oh.
Wait.
I gotta wait for them to turn around.
You can't rush.
Well, I have to selectively rush.
I've gotten 7 game overs.
Don't worry about it. I'm not here. You can't see me. Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
Turn around.
Oh, that's awful.
Please.
Okay.
Turn. Okay. But how do I... Oh, my God. What the heck?
Okay, I see. So I think he goes right, down, left, right. So when he's looking down, you can go down, right? And then when he looks left, you can start making your way left.
Wait, what? Say it again?
Okay, so you can go down now because he can't see you, right? And then now he'll look left, so you can go toward the left. And then he goes straight to the right. So once you're far enough to the left, he won't be able to see you in his little grid. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I think they use like a... Yeah, there you go.
That is weird. All right.
Yeah, it's a little strange. And,
oh, man. All right, well.
The line of sight is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
How come Loctus has a 3x3, but this guy has like a 7x2 or something ridiculous?
No idea.
It's dumb. Don't look at me!
You can't see me.
I mean, it works for me in Sekiro, except for not at all.
All right, hang on. Let's save here so we don't have to do all this again.
Good idea.
All right. I think I just have to go up.
I think so, yeah. I think that's where we're at this point. Yeah, you should be good now.
Up in here?
That's the... Perfect.
Yeah, that's it.
Looks like we got through without being spotted. Alright, let's get moving. Mikhail, hurry up and get the dive preparations done. Eric, prep the level 6 armament for bugs. Got it, no problem. Leave it to me. Understood. Sorry for the sudden rush. I'm counting on all of you.
I don't think I have this yet, but... Yeah.
Found segment address 5. That's a different door? Then was there another door there before?
No. No, it was there.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have it.
We just never grabbed it?
I got it. I just didn't... I was checking to see if I got the decoder. I didn't.
Oh, okay. I don't think we found a whole lot of decoders right now.
Yeah. Making me even more paranoid. I'm missing some of them, but I don't know where they are, so...
Oh, I wonder if once you've learned that you can find chests going through like previous...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not happy about that prospect, but, you know.
Well, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I made a second save, just in case we need to hit the EVS or something. And have to come back to this. I kind of doubt it, but let's talk with some people here. Sharon.
I've said it before, but diving into a corpse is very dangerous. Please be punctual. Yes, I will. I'm sorry. I've caused you trouble as well. I don't mind. I don't want to see any more victims either.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we don't have much time left. Please prepare quickly.
Yes.
The fact that it's children specifically being affected predominantly by this is gut-wrenching. It's like a gut punch for me every time they talk about like how the kids are affected. And I am horrified by things like what was it, the placenta something or other?
Artificial placenta or something like that, yeah.
Right, yeah, like there's just... I have so many questions about how they got there. And I think there's also like the idea of them diving into this corpse here. There is some real world concurrent events that have happened fairly recently at the time of this recording that feel similar in some ways that are ethically and morally reprehensible. And so like I'm just trying to balance that in my head emotionally as we're doing this, because the story is very compelling and I'm invested. So, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, I get you.
Klaus's corpse, huh?
Yeah, the problem, actually, let's get into this, and I'll talk a bit more about some of that, but yeah.
Yeah. Worthwhile discussion.
Mm-hmm.
We must find out if this guy is really Voyager or not.
Alright, and then I assume Mihail here.
Captain, this one's ready to go. Would you like to log in?
Yes.
Yeah. It's hard to find times to talk because there's a lot of talking in between.
Yeah, indeed.
But this place, I think I've seen it somewhere before. That's strange. It looks just like the VR trap I made. The last memories before death tend to linger. Since it's my first dive into space, or into a corpse, I'm a little overwhelmed. But part of the data seems to be corrupted? Be careful, some parts of the mental landscape are missing due to cellular collapse. If you touch those spots, you won't be able to log out safely. So we just happen to be there as the memories disappear? Then this whole world in Klaus's consciousness at the moment of his death. Mihail, where is Klaus's ego now? To uncover his memories, you need to find his shadow. Shadow. Yes, his shadow is the suppressed part of himself that Klaus buried during life. Due to cellular decay, Klaus's social persona, his social self, is gradually disappearing. Maybe the emotions Klaus denied in life still linger within the shadow. Where is this shadow? I can't say for sure. Think of it as like a literal shadow. Understood. Has anyone successfully contacted a shadow before? I checked papers from TC 4400 onward. There were 1,513 cases of post-mortem dives. Out of those cases, 88 were successful. The remaining 1,425 aborted after sensing life-threatening danger. Among the successful dives, only 21 witnessed the shadow. And among those, only 3 managed to collect data. The other 18, what happened? The data collector's mind was contaminated. Could this cause mental trauma on our side? You're asking that a little late. What's wrong? This isn't like you. Were you rattled by that story? No, that's not it. It's something else. Not like that. Then what is it? With the advancement of communication, even people light years apart can share vast amounts of information. With the development of the UMN, even sensations and emotions can now be shared, but... Thinking we can even share death? Isn't that just arrogance on our part? The ability to control life and death. Isn't that something only gods can do? No, I don't know if that's something only gods can do, but... But? Have you ever wondered about something like this? A long time ago, even before life itself emerged, it is said that consciousness was already there. I wonder if all consciousness was once connected as one. Ah yes, the collective unconscious. May the consciousnesses still exist somewhere, and when we are born, we're severed from that circle of awareness. Maybe the purpose of our existence is to return to that circle. It's not possible to join that circle while we're alive, is it? That's right. I once wondered if the only way to return was by taking our own lives. Thinking about that now, it feels like what we're about to do is a violation of that golden rule. Even as Realians, we've always thought the consciousness existed from the beginning. Maybe it's just a uniquely human way of thinking. Lactus, Meliss, are you ready? Yes. Is everyone ready? The countdown begins in 1 minute. No matter what happens, be sure to return within 40 minutes. If communication is lost or anything unexpected occurs, I will initiate a forced logout from here. Alright everyone, check your timers. Confirmed. All set. Got it confirmed? All right, our target is Klaus's shadow. Considering the time needed for questioning, we only have 30 minutes to locate him. Everyone move out. Is there actually going to be a timer?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay.
I'm gonna save anyway at the very beginning here, just in case.
That's a good idea.
Okay. Look around here. Now, they said if you touch the... Okay, we're not even able to touch the corrupted data. It's just a
That's good.
block. Yeah, I was hoping it wasn't gonna be like, hey, game over, asshole. You know, like, okay.
Right, yeah.
Oh boy, traps. Oh boy.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. You am in terrorist.
That's interesting.
All right. Ah. Take that beam damage.
Aha!
Aha!
Yeah, there's some interesting concepts being thrown around right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Is the collective consciousness the Jungian thought?
Yes. The shadow, the persona, and the collective unconscious are all kind of Carl Jung. You know, if you're familiar with Persona, which of course we are, but like viewers, if you are familiar with the Persona series, you've probably heard a lot of this stuff before, finding your shadow self, facing yourself, and of course the idea of the persona. It's all very interesting. Freaking character. Ooh, Barbit Shooter. What is this? Perhaps it is...
It shoots garbage. Oh, Barbit. It shoots barbits.
It shoots garbage at your enemies.
Oh, listen, I heard garbage shooter and I wasn't looking at the actual word at the time.
Ooh,
so,
a garbage shoot. Oop, oop. Hold up. Hold up. Segment address.
Yeah, I just feel like it asks really good questions. Anyway, this is what I was getting at. Like,
yeah. Yeah, so this is kind of the thing we were talking earlier about, like the general way this universe is constructed a little bit, and just some of the things that have been going on. I've always found Xenosaga to be pretty interesting, but it drives me up a wall sometimes. And it's not because I dislike the concepts. The concepts are always interesting, but you know, for example, you know, we're talking about any number of high-minded things in a lot of games. Ooh, hey, cool. Bubble Riders. What is this one? For 15. Okay. Hold on, let me figure out what this is real quick.
it's probably for... No? Okay.
Oh yeah, I need to...
Oh, it's a armor.
Oh, okay. So, practice armor? Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably for Melise as well. Yeah, they have like the same armor options.
Gotcha.
Agility and luck.
It feels like that'd be for Octus more.
Yeah.
Maybe not, though.
Yeah, they both will take agility and luck penalties from it. I'll just give it to him. Okay. Anything extra in here? No, not really. Oh yeah, the Gustav ring. What the heck? He's got a blue star. HP plus 30%.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. He'd probably benefit from that. See, she has the green oasis, which is HP plus 10%.
Right.
just upgrade hers and then give him the 10%.
Yeah. Looking good.
Yeah, other than need some heals. Top some people up a little bit here. Yeah, it's fairly good. So we've seen a lot of this in episode 1 and 2, but we're starting to see it here, and I don't know if you feel the same way, but sometimes when this dialogue is going and they're talking about various organizations, I'm just like, I don't know what you're talking about. And it's not because I am not following the lore of, my God, he saw me around a corner. It's primarily because the way this all gets talked about is very confusing. Not good grief. All right.
Yeah.
And so there's just always so many organizations that are doing things.
Yeah.
And like, oh yes, there are some political machinations over here, and that's why this thing over here is going on. And you're just like, what are you talking about? You know, like, you have so many different motivations, and it creates all of this political intrigue. But it's also like, you know, what exactly is the hook for these organizations as far as like a narrative structure? And you know, I'm not the kind that requires... Good grief. Let's try that. So some people's perspective on narrative in general is that, no, it doesn't matter about all this world-building stuff. All that matters is the story in the moment. And I've heard that as kind of a perspective a fair amount. And, you know, it's not something I really agree with, but I do think it's also a good point at the same time that, like, if you could have the most interesting universe in the world, and if your pacing is just a mess, and, you know, I don't understand. Oh my god. Stop healing to full health. Hold on a second. Die!
Dan's got to rage real quick. Give us a second.
They healed themselves to full health twice. Quit it. Ah! Yeah, that's right. Anyway.
What you get.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, you could have the most interesting universe in the world, but if I don't understand what's going on, then you've failed to convey it in a compelling fashion.
Right.
You know, and that's a big problem. And there's a lot of different places that can be found. You know, and I'm not even comfortable saying that, like, people are just being lazy. Like, I don't think so. I think there are a lot of very ambitious people that fall into this whole thing where it's like they're just really excited about their world building. They're really excited about building this cool world with all of this stuff in it they really have a lot of passion for, and then, you know, they do it, and then it kind of is just like nobody understands what the point of any of it is.
Right.
You know, and there's so many examples of that. Like, a terrible example is probably Game of Thrones as a show, where it was going so exceptionally well for the fan base for such a long time that they kind of got complacent a little bit. But again, it's not always that. And I think in the case of Xenosaga, I'm going that way. That's why it's confusing. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, a Gustav vest. The big problem is that you have this ambition from Tetsuya Takahashi and Soraya Saga as well, and you have so many good examples, particularly with Saga's writing. I've always been very impressed by her work. So you have all these good examples of characters that were well created. Mm-hmm. You have a ton of good examples of, like, concepts that are really interesting in a story. And, you know, there's very clearly passion. Oh, nice. But the problem is in the implementation of it. And, Xenogears had a much lesser version of this problem. And, we'll talk about it when we get through part 2 of our Xenogears retrospective, which is coming, by the way. Or maybe it's already out by the time you're watching this. Who knows?
We'll see.
Yeah, but the problem is, Xenosaga had a much bigger issue with this. And that's because we're in an intergalactic, like a galaxy-wide scenario here. We're not just on a planet. And on Xenogears' planet, you already have so many organizations, but they were murky at first, but then by the end of the game, you pretty much understood what everyone was doing and what their objectives were and why it was so confusing beforehand. Like, they closed the loop extremely well in Xenogears, despite its limitations as a game. Whereas Xenosaga, my opinion, as someone who's played the trilogy, they fail to do that. And that's really kind of the bigger problem. And I think the reason they fail to do that is not because it's utter garbage or anything like that. It really isn't. We wouldn't be playing these games if either of us thought that these were just irredeemable garbage or anything. There's so much about all of the Xenosaga games that I really like, but then, it's like, okay, there's dialogue about artificial placentas, there's like random things, and this is this extremely advanced sci-fi universe, and they're doing all of this stuff. They're almost transhuman in certain ways. And then there are limitations, and it's really murky why they have any limitations at all. But
sure, yeah.
But you kind of accept it as like, okay, sure, like they can do this, but they can't do this. But also, how do encephalon dives work? How does any of this stuff work? And it's very confusing. And it's not like there aren't any answers. The problem isn't even direct contradictions. It's that there's so much information. And there are so many organizations, and there's so many different twists on the technological information that it just kind of collapses under its own weight. It's like you've built a skyscraper on top of a solo cup. It's just like, it could be the best skyscraper in the world, but the foundation is extremely, it can't support the massive amount of stuff on top of it. So hopefully that makes sense, and it doesn't come off as just like, oh, this is all terrible, because it isn't. There's so many really, really cool things in Xenosaga, but I also think it has a problem of kind of overestimating itself in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
And you can still get great stuff out of it. You can still enjoy it and everything. Like, I definitely still enjoy it. But it's tough sometimes to deal with Xenosaga.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Yeah. The building a world is hard, right?
Yeah.
Like there's so much thought that goes into it, especially people who are ambitious. They're going to have they're going to understand the inner machinations of why all these different organizations are happening. Mm-hmm. And to your point, we're talking intergalactic scale.
Yep.
And so it only makes sense for there to be literally thousands of organizations that are affecting and influencing and vying for political power and here and there and doing all those things.
It does.
But you just don't have the time to go through all of that.
Right. Yeah.
And so how do you define, hey, this is just a part of a reality. They're going to talk about it like it's real.
Yeah.
And the viewer, reader, experiencer of the narrative is just going to have to accept that they may not understand the full depth of that.
Yeah.
And how much do you give exposition for that moment? And I think it really depends on what the story is that you're trying to tell.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a narrative framing and pacing issue. I think the narrative framing is, these are all people that are in this universe, so they're used to certain things, and so they don't explain it. And so, you can go read the data log, but they really don't do any statements. There's no fish out of water that doesn't understand anything that's going on. To have all this explained to.
Right.
And so, you are left to be like, okay, well, I'm sure these people are competent, but then you put so much on their competence that when they make mistakes that seem to be kind of stupid, you're just like, does anybody even know what's happening? Are they competent? Are they just lying about everything? What's going on in this world?
Right,
none of it makes any. It all collapses on itself because as opposed to, say a Xenogears character makes a stupid decision, generally it happens within the rules of the world. You can see their hubris, you can see their, what kind of error actually got made, what they were part of. Say they were part of the ethos and were misled by certain... Take Billy Lee Black, who was an Etonan priest for the ethos, and he had this blind belief in them. The fact that he was wrong doesn't make him an idiot. It makes him misled by this religious organization that preyed on him as a child and indoctrinated him. It's completely understandable. He's not a moron.
Yeah.
He's just misled. And then he deals with that as it comes up, and he's handling it in his life and with his new group of friends and everything. So, yeah.
Yeah, and this is actually a part we've been working on, the retrospective. But, that's an entire groundbreaking, world-shaking event for him, too. So, he withdraws. He reacts in a way that's human. That makes sense. And I think the big thing that Xenosaga suffers from when we talk about how broad it is, because Xenogears does have a lot of moving parts, but you can kind of condense them into categories, right? You've got Solarians and the subsect of those. So the Gazel Ministry, Cain, all of that. And you've got Ethos, which is tied to the Solarians in its own way, but also it has its own machinations, because you got Krellian and what he's doing, and so you got these different subsects, but they all fit under that umbrella, right? And then you've got Shavat and everything that falls into that umbrella, and then you've got just the surface dwellers and everything else, and so they all interweave and interconnect in unique and complex ways that you pick up on as you're exploring the story. But it's really easy from a surface level, at least, to go, okay, so Cain is the emperor of Solaris. The Gazel Ministry and Cain know each other, so they're Solarian. And you can kind of segment them off a little bit to understand baseline motives before you start digging deeper into it.
You're talking about they have a common cultural context.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it. With Xenosaga, we don't really get that. And I think part of the problem is because there's too many facets that you're trying to look at, that even though they're common in some ways, they're too diverse to shove them into one umbrella.
Right. And you've got the whole diversity of the intergalactic community and the Federation and all these factions.
Right.
It's all kind of mixed together, and you're just like, I'm told this person is bad because they're doing this, and it's like, okay,
And I think the murkiness leads credence to a realistic expression of life, because when we look at our society, it's not black and white.
No.
Right? It is all sorts of messy, and we as humans need clear, defined structures. And so, narratively speaking, in storytelling, when those clear structures don't exist to some degree, it's a spectrum, right? But when they don't exist to some degree, it makes it hard to know what's happening.
Yeah.
Because it's just how our brains function. We need those, not necessarily compartments, but we need to be able to identify, to label if necessary, something to differentiate, so that you can piece those evidences together once you have those identifying markers. It's the same thing as when people work through their own mental responses to stuff, oh man, when someone tapped me in the back of the head, that really triggered me. Why am I angry like that? Well, you've got to be able to identify what triggered it, and you have to be able to label the emotion that comes with it, so that you can understand why that made you feel that way.
Sure.
Yeah. And I think, narratively speaking, in storytelling and stuff, we need those elements to help us move that along. So anyway, before we'll talk about this for hours. So I'm going to stop now.
I have some more thoughts on that, but we'll go through this dialogue first.
What is that? It looks like Klaus. No, it's something else. It's fragments of memory, not Klaus's shadow itself. Wait a second. I hear something.
Have we here?
Here it is. The promised goods. You've done well. You're getting the hang of it. Keep harvesting it diligently. Harvesting? What exactly are they harvesting? Excellent question. Right, Melissa, you could disrupt this fragile memory. Hold on, I've been working hard for so long. When do I get to meet them? Meet them? He's a very busy man. You won't meet him anytime soon.
Voyager?
He's busy, huh? Of course. He's gathering far more endorphin programs than you are. Endorphin programs? Wait, I made a deal with him. I need to see him soon. Please, I'm begging you. I'm not saying you won't get to meet him. Or are you bailing out now? Then if you'll excuse me, when the time is right, he'll come to you himself with a new proposal.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, just to circle back real quickly. So, you know, that's a decent example of, you know, there's some pronoun use, and I think Xenogears and Xenosaga both do this, where it's like, what are they referring to? And you kind of assume they're referring to something, but that it might be something else. Some of it's translation, localization stuff.
Sure.
But, you know, like, talking about the difference between, you know, I think there's this vein in Xenosaga of, like, this is kind of how real people act. And it sort of falls flat for me a lot of times because, one, I don't understand the motivations of people a lot of times in Xenosaga. Not always. Sometimes I totally get it, you know, like, and there's some very, very simple emotional expressions in a lot of scenes. But then, you know, like, take a character like Margulis from the main series, you're just like, I mean, he's kind of angry space Catholic, like, that's sort of what he is.
Right.
You know, and it's really tough to kind of get a grip on him compared to a character like Prelian or Graf, where they've got this multi-faceted series of motivations, and there are, in some cases, layers to who this person is, but a lot of it has so much clarity because they take the time. I never really feel like Margulis got some time taken on him. And so much character development in Xenosaga is sound bites. Really, it gets worse as the series goes on. This game's actually not terrible at it. I actually think this game is doing a good job at kind of building some of these characters a little bit. I'm talking about these guys.
Yeah. Yeah, specifically the party here. We're getting to learn a little bit about them, like knowing that Loctus is a reality, and we already knew about Jan Sauer. We know his future.
Yeah.
And so they can kind of lean into that understanding with him specifically, and then building up Melisse and Eric and Bugs and Mihail and all of them. They all have different flavor to them.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think it's because this game has a much narrower focus than, say, Episode 2 of Xenosaga, where it's like, what's going on? Like, a lot is going on, but also it's really hard to follow sometimes. So, yeah. So much of it is narrative framing. So much of it is, do these characters feel real? You know, because, you know, like, how do we know anything about Solaris? Well, Ellie, Citan, you know, like, you just list Solarians, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, that tells us, you know, and I mean, the Gazel Ministry, Cain, you know, there's so many reasons.
And Sigurd, too.
Sigurd, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And it's different flavors of them, too, because Sigurd was, you know, brought to Solarian for, like, experimentation.
He was a lamb.
Different, that's a whole different Solarian level than, say, Ellie, who's, like, a nobleman, essentially.
Yep, she's a Class A citizen or whatever,
Right, and Citan is like mid-class, and so you get these different tiers and the different thought processes and how they operate, all within subtext, and it's great.
Yep.
And I think I personally have found that when a narrative can be a little bit more focused like not internally, but like smaller focus, it will do better. Right, so like, and that isn't to say that you can't build on it to create the large overarching thing, right? But most of the best telling narratives that I've ever encountered, that the books that I've enjoyed the most, the movies that I've enjoyed the most, they take their time, like you said, to like create these environments where you understand the motives of the character. You may not like the character, but at least you understand why they're doing what they're doing.
And in fact, if you don't like the character, that may be an indication that it's a very well-written character, too.
Right, because you're got an emotional investment to it.
Yep.
Right. So, like I frequently get annoyed at teenage characters in stories because they're like, oh, it's nothing. But like, that's what teenagers do.
Yep.
Having been around plenty of them, that is just how they function. Nobody could possibly understand me. Like, your prefrontal cortex is still developing. Give us a chance.
Right.
So all right, the miscommunication pseudo argument stuff always gets on my nerves. It will never stop getting on my nerves.
Use your words.
Even when it's a viable use of conflict.
Right.
Like, anyway, all that to say is I think Xenosaga, I suspect that if they weren't coming off the pressure that was Xenosaga 4 or Xenogears, and how they had to like rush everything.
Yeah.
And then, because again, Xenosaga was meant to be, that's cool.
Oh, nice.
Well, that's neat. Yeah, that's really nice.
That's pretty neat.
Because Xenosaga was meant to be beyond 3 as well, right? Like, it was meant to be a longer series of games, and they had to condense it.
Yeah, it was planned to be 6 episodes when it was first conceived.
Right.
And then it became both more and less than that. Oh, yeah. Interesting. Chest next to a chest down there. Yeah, so I actually think episode 1 did fairly well at the stuff I'm talking about. It also had some severe problems where it was just like, yes, we're introducing UTIC and we're introducing this and this and this. It's like, just hang on. What are you talking about? Like, there are so many organizations that get introduced. Ah, yes. Flip the brake knuckle.
Well, and to your point, it's not really clear if UTIC is part of the Federation military as like a separate organization, or if they are completely separated. Because why would Vector, for instance, be totally chill with I say that loosely, but like they adhered to the UTIC going in and making authoritative statements, and I know there was like the threat of like violence, but there is also an aspect of them acknowledging their authority as UTIC, the organization, not just as those potentially inflicting violence.
Right.
There was like this weird authority that they had.
I think,
like a military might have.
I think what you're saying is the UTIC seem like they're just kind of terrorists, or they're a rogue element that's inflicting violence as an organization. And so why does the Galaxy Federation take them seriously at all? And it's because of some of the history. We started to get into it a little bit in episode 2, where UTIC wasn't always known for what it is now. It had in a history. It was, Joachim Mizrahi was associated with it before he went mad. And so there's a history to it that you don't really get until you're most of the way through episode 2. And so for a while, it's just like, what? Why does anyone care about these morons over here that are just like showing up and blasting everything? Like, just assemble the fleet and get rid of them. Like, you know.
Well, and then worst comes to worst, UTIC isn't even like a real quote unquote organization. It's just like a shell company for another organization.
It is and it isn't. Yeah. Like, again, this is the problem. You're just like, I don't care about any of this. Like, who is part of this organization that I should care about? Because you might think it's Margulis, but he's more representative of a different organization that is not UTIC. He's just kind of using them. So it's like, okay, why is anyone a member of this? Like, is it just a bunch of people are very mad and they want to blast things with weapons? What's going on? What is the point of UTIC? Like, nobody really seems to care about them as anything other than a blunt instrument. And the fact that they sound kind of menacing, I guess, like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's just a lot of broad strokes.
Yeah, you can see the limitations in the writing, I think. And that's not to say that, like, there's absolutely no good writing in Xenosaga. I think there's plenty of it. It's just, instead of introducing 55 new organizations in every game, they should have, like, developed the ones they had. Because then you'd get something that has the resolution and the it feels real, like Solaris, like the ethos, like Av, Kislev, the organizations from Xenogears. Compared to UTIC, like the Galaxy Federation makes all the sense in the world because we have a lot of examples of characters from that.
Right.
It still is kind of weird. It's sort of a weird organization. It's kind of like this impotent intergalactic military that kind of screws up all the time. But at least I understand what the Galaxy Federation sort of is.
Right, yeah. Well, and we've seen science fiction that has a Galactic Federation, so there's a preconceived notion there,
Right.
that at least can create a building block that you can build upon.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
And especially if you played Xenogears, which, you know, that's stuff we're talking about diving deeper into and all that stuff. Those fundamental building blocks that made Xenogears are all over Xenosaga.
Yep.
They're everywhere and they're great and I love it. It's just like it falls a little flat though because they're trying to do so much. It's a super ambitious project and I don't fault people for being ambitious, but you can be ambitious and also tune it in a good way. And I know that's a very difficult thing to do. It's easier said than done by far.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like I really think that Xenosaga, and again, to Dan's point, we're not trying to bash it.
No.
At all. We have to say this like every time we talk about Xenosaga, but like it's so close.
Yeah.
It's so close. And then it just kind of like chokes what it's trying to do.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of that has to do with the restraints of what they were trying, like the development time, the pressure they were feeling, all of that other stuff versus like the freedom to just take your time with it, really focus on 2 or 3 aspects per entry. Like again, if this had been a 6-entry series and they just focused on each main thing for each of those things, I bet each of those would be really good.
Yeah.
It has so much potential.
It does.
Anyway.
Yeah. It makes me wonder if the potential was better used in Xenoblade Chronicles, since that wasn't nearly as rushed and it wasn't nearly as like throwing, because you know, Xenosaga Episode 3, and we'll talk to these kids here in a second, but Xenosaga Episode 3 is like 4 games combined into 1 game. And it's a freaking mess as a result. Like, people say Episode 3 is the best Xenosaga, and I understand why that's said. There are things I like in Episode 3 that I think are far superior to the other 2 episodes. But the best of them? No. It is a complete mess, and we're going to talk about why when we get to it. But that's just my opinion. If you don't agree, that's completely fine. You know, like it does have a lot of strengths to it, but it is also like 3 or 4 different stories happening simultaneously, and they don't affect each other properly. And so it's just like, what is going on? And you know, we will talk about what exactly that means when we play through it. We'll be getting to that soon. So.
Soon enough, you'll get to hear us rant about random things.
That's right. Let's see what these kids are up to. Oh, hey.
Children, is this part of Klaus's memory too? Probably. Hey, mister, come play tag with us.
All right.
Can they see us? Captain, what's the plan? Interfering with these memories is risky, but it might help us understand Klaus's shadow. Mister, are you ready or not? Hurry up already! We have no other choice. Time's running out. Let's try.
You don't have time for this, bro.
Alright, you guys will be the demons and I'll run away. When I say I'm ready, come and catch me. Alright, bye!
Okay.
I'm ready! I'm gonna do this like 3 times.
How about you guys? How long will it take?
How long will it take? Hurry up!
Okay, Nicholas. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see what. Up here.
What I do really appreciate, however, is the concepts that they're introducing. Like here we've got what we talked about, the artificial placenta. There's like a growth chamber for infants, and like there's a lot of this is focused around children. Yeah. Which, as a father, has a lot of weight to it. Sometimes implications of things kind of leave me horrified, you know?
Yeah.
I got it. I got caught. Well, then I'll give you this as a reward. It's an RPS badge. Oh, it's a Rejuvenator M.
It would be the tag badge.
That's right. All right, first one down.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to do this 3 times.
I guess so, yeah.
Ugh. Well, then it's my turn. Try to catch me.
All right, where you going, buddy?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Yeah. But I also really appreciate that, like,
Haha.
wow, that was fast. We're asking the question subtly, is it ethical to dive into the mind of somebody else?
Yeah.
You know, like it's an illegal thing, but why is it illegal, right? And
Yeah.
there's also talking about the collective self-consciousness.
Well, and
that is being explored psychologically speaking.
Are you
and-
violating a person, something sacred by doing it?
Right.
And, if you think about just what is sacred among religions or what is regarded in general in spiritual traditions, death usually has a lot to do with it because it's unknown.
Yeah.
And, a lot of religions, if not all, well, not all of them, but most have some sort of like, well, this is what happens after you die kind of thing. So,
Right.
yeah.
You guys are amazing. That went by so fast. I'll give you this.
Booster pack.
A booster pack. That's your tag badge.
All right.
That makes 2. Let's get going. Bugs, you look like you're having fun. No, it's not like that. This is also one of our missions.
Oh, that's right. He's just really focused, okay?
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Jake.
For the last round, I'll be your opponent. If you can catch me, I'll give you something nice.
Okay.
But we were talking about...
I'm ready.
Life Recycling Act with Ziggy, right?
Mhm.
We talked about how the ethical implications of that. And I think this ties deeply into what Melissa was talking about as well, which is, do we even have a right to stop that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
To stop what? The life recycling?
well, no, so from her perspective, do we have a right to state who should live and who should die?
Right.
To keep someone alive, is that not some kind of corruption of life? Aren't we supposed to return to this collective consciousness or the afterlife or insert whatever,
Right. Yeah, indeed.
I was confident, but I got caught so easily. You could totally be a police officer. Maybe. You never know. Here's the reward I promised. Obtained Python.
Python.
Here, have a snake.
Have a computer language. Okay.
That's right. We got all of them. But we still didn't find Klaus's shadow. Yeah, you're right. Mister, we need to head back home now. Let's play again sometime. Hold on a second. Do you kids know anything about a man named Klaus? Klaus? He's suffering. That's why. You have to save him.
Huh?
We'll be going now. Thank you.
See ya.
What did they mean by Klaus is suffering? I don't know. I guess we'll have to ask Klaus ourselves.
So.
You're right. Let's get running out of time. Let's move. We're running out of time. Let's move quickly.
All right. What Python is first. Could be a weapon. Rockstar. No. Let's see. Nope. Let's check. Items. All right, it's a ring.
All right, cool.
Let's see what we got. Null poison, null paralysis. Nice.
That's nice.
Yeah, see, she has grand design. Interesting. See, let's give him grand design because I needed that before and I didn't have it.
Right.
I like her HP boost.
Maybe you can give the null paralysis to him. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
He's got like plenty of HP.
Yeah, he's fine. I don't. Yeah, I think this will work. Okay, let's get these treasure chests that have been taunting me.
Yeah.
Medkit M.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys don't mind us getting sidetracked by like a million things while we're talking.
Yeah, I mean, we can always like put in stuff to like skip past if you just like if you want to continue the game. Let's see here.
Yeah. That's what the chapters are for.
Yep.
So,
Add a chapter. Dan rants about Xenosaga.
well, it's not just you though.
Yeah.
Like we're talking narrative, we're talking implications of concepts. Like it's not like this is on par for how we do it, but sometimes we get like really locked into something and we'll stop doing stuff in the game.
Yeah. I mean, it's continually like, oh, hey, there's dialogue here. Dang it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see. Any traps around here? Nope. Don't see any at the moment. Lactus, you're my boy. All right. Keep going. But yeah, like, we're certainly going to talk more about the lore of Xenosaga very, very soon here. We're going to have kind of a dedicated video for that. So if you want to hear more about that, if on the contrary, you're like, ooh, more of that, don't worry, more of it's coming.
Right. You guys, if you like us going on tirades about stuff, let us, you know.
We got plenty.
Anyway. Yeah. Who are you? This is my world.
This is my world. My world. Anyway.
My world. Again, go watch The Matrix.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who you are. You're all just bystanders. Humans are like drops of rain sliding down a window pane. Waxing poetically here. Just leave me alone. This is my final destination. I've finally reached it. Are you Voyager? Voyager? I don't know anyone by that name. I've always been alone. No one would see me. Are you saying you did this because you were lonely? Oh, now I remember. Voyager, the one who said he'd bring me peace. Peace? That's right, that man. What did he say again? Yes, he was gathering endorphin programs, and he said that if I helped him, he'd take away my emptiness. It's a lot of, like, medical body terminology in here.
Indeed.
I'll give you absolute peace, he told me. You feel it too, don't you? That endless loneliness. If you are human, you must feel it. Voyager promised to take away your loneliness? Yes, that's why I followed his orders.
Yeah, and just in case you don't know what an endorphin is, it is a neurotransmitter in the brain. It's kind of a feel-good chemical. Alleviates pain, stress, and anxiety. Makes you just feel generally good. So, yeah.
Yeah.
That's sort of
assuming endorphin programs, though, are kind of specific to virtual digital space.
Yes, and I would assume they not only can increase endorphins, but they can decrease them if you want to potently torture someone or something like that. You know, I'm assuming they go both ways.
And now I've finally found peace in the promised land he told me about. The promised land? You mean this place? This garbage dump? This place? Don't make me laugh. This is just the filthy world where I was trapped. Prejudice, betrayal, jealousy, hatred. I'm sick of it all. It's about time I said goodbye to this place. Are there others like you? Others like me? Other people with tickets to the promised land? Oh, there are definitely others. He needs Abraxas's blood to accomplish his true purpose. The blood of Abraxas? What on earth are you talking about?
Indeed.
Abraxas is the Zohar's.
The Zohar.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
What did you just say? The Zohar? What is that? And the vial was poured out upon the sun, and the power was given unto him to scorch men with fire. It's words. Captain, be careful. This is an entirely new pattern. And men were scorched with intense heat, and they cursed the name of God, who holds power over these plagues. And they refused to repent and give him glory. He defiled God's name and deceived us. Is he Voyager?
That's a very good question.
No. Why would he bring that man to the promised land? You're saying even he's worthy of salvation? The one who gorges on Abraxas's wealth and manipulates the people. That Julius is the wretched soul who deserves to be burned by the light. Julius? Oh, the Pope guy?
Yep, the Patriarch.
Mikhail, are you recording this? Yes, Captain. Send it to the headquarters immediately. Headquarters. Are you sure? We're in an authorized dive. I don't care. We have to confirm the safety of Patriarch Julius. The Patriarch? I'll explain later. Log us out now. Did you back out of the records? Uh-oh. That's not good.
Uh-oh.
Did you back up the records twice? All right. Wait. No, that's bad.
Yeah, that's bad.
What's wrong? Klaus's remaining ego is emitting waveforms similar to an extermination program. Watch out! One last trap. Ah!
Problem. Loki.
Loki. Interesting.
What have we here? All right.
I guess it should be no surprise that the Zohar is
Involved. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it is kind of the most important object. I'm more confused why Jan didn't know what the Zohar is, but I guess it's probably outside of his purview or something. Alright, let's see. What we got? Ice, huh? I don't have any ice.
Well, why don't you have any ice?
I don't know.
Get you some ice cubes.
Oh, okay, fine. That accuracy going. Good. Defensive. Like getting these buffs going.
Yeah.
Very handy. God, even then, they're doing pretty decent damage.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh yeah, let's steal. A ruby.
Steal everything.
Okay.
Do it. Do it, dog. Do it.
Oh, I see. Takes a lot of fire damage. Skin down is such a weird skill name.
Also a really gross one.
Yeah.
All I can think about is like somebody shedding their skin,
Yeah.
and it's just ugh.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Green Oasis. Nice. Let's see. Medica M. There we go.
Yeah.
Who has... Okay. I need to use... Let's do recover HP. Kind of a cool... recover HP is regen, basically. So, it's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. Loki.
Loki.
These guys low-key look like demons.
Loki A, Loki B. Yeah. There's some Megaton vibes coming from this.
Yeah, a little bit. Megaton.
Megaton.
Megaton. Megadon.
We haven't played one of those on the channel in a bit. Since Persona 3, I guess.
Yeah.
Been a while.
Are those considered Megaton games? I guess they are.
They're an offshoot, yeah. Yeah, Persona was... the first Persona was Shin Megami Tensei Persona. And then it became a whole thing. Already stole from both of them. Oh, good.
Maybe one day they'll release Persona 6.
Maybe. I should...
After they're done re-releasing the other
Yeah.
5.
I should say...
And their various offshoots.
I consider them Shin Megami Tensei games, but they are kind of their own thing, too. So...
Yeah.
The way I think of them is they're Megaton games. But.
Yeah. I can see why you would make that association, because they've got a lot of similar mechanics as far as like the Persona versus, I guess, demons, but they have a lot of overlap there.
They do, yeah.
Versus other Atlas games, right? So
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna have to play 5 at some point.
Oh my god.
SMT5.
Yeah. Yeah. SMT5 Vengeance. Very good.
Oh. Now, remind me, that one has 2 like separate pathways, right? Like one's canonical and one's
There
the
are
vengeance
there are
thing or
two
whatever?
there are two different canons is the way it works.
Oh, okay.
So there's the canon of vengeance and there's the canon of creation. And the original Shin Megami Tensei 5 only had the canon of creation. So
Okay.
there, one down.
But yeah, which is different from like the personas, which typically are an extra piece that's all attached to the same narrative structure, I guess. Like the canon of creation versus canon of vengeance, those have unique events, right? Like
Yes.
intrinsic to their own storyline.
Yeah, think of it like a timeline split. There is a decision you
Right.
make at the very beginning of Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance that puts you on one timeline or another. And there's some commonalities between them, but it really does drastically change what's going on by the end of the game.
Sure, right. Versus like say Persona 5 Royal, which has the extra content. It's just like a continuation of the story, extends the narrative
Yes.
and adds a little bit more depth to it.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of like the question and the answer from Persona 3, or if you're playing Reload, Persona 3 Reload, and then Episode Aegis, which Episode Aegis is a completely different thing that happens after the end of Persona 3, so...
Right. Okay. Just try to make sure I understand like how they work functionally, I guess, mechanically.
Yeah, it's sort of hard to explain because they're just so different from each other.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Let's see. Deal there. Sure. Fire!
The Shin Megami Tensei games tend to run a little shorter too, don't they? As far as like
Shorter than
hours played
Persona?
versus like Persona. Yeah, like I can spend 120 hours of Persona
Yeah.
and just get through one playthrough, right?
Yeah, it sort of depends on what you do, but yes. So, mainline Megaton games don't tend to have the social sim aspect, and so you're like, and it is sort of funny. A little bit of minor spoilers for SMT5. I really thought that it came out and it was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to deal with the social sim stuff, and like it tricked me at one point. I was like, no, I don't want to do this isn't Persona. And then it was like, oh no, actually you're just talking to people for 5 minutes and then you got to go back to what you're doing, like go back to fighting and stuff, the things I bought the game for. So yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm picky. I'm not a big fan of the social sim stuff. I know a lot of people like it. I don't like it very much. Woohoo! Nailed it.
I'm such a good job. I'm such a like narrative glutton that the social sim stuff I really enjoy because that's what fleshes out the characters.
It does.
Very deeply. Not to say that SMT5 can't flesh out characters well in the narrative it's telling.
Yeah,
right? But just
I think Vengeance does a better job with its characters than the initial release did. I think,
interesting.
I think the canon of Vengeance is a superior story to the canon of Creation in a lot of ways.
Okay.
But they're both good. Like, they are both good. It's very different. It's like playing Persona 3 and then playing Nocturne, which they're close to around the same thing. You're just getting two different gameplay experiences. One of them is much more about the social sim aspect and much more about, what exactly it means to be dealing with the main story beats. And then the other one is about, like, bigger events and doing things that affect kind of the fabric of creation and things like that.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Klaus.
Bye-bye, Klaus.
Captain. Klaus's consciousness is breaking apart because of the battle's aftermath. Time to go. We only have 10 minutes left. Mikhail, initiate recovery. Ugh. Captain, are you all right? Captain? I'm fine. Did you get infected with Voyager?
Buddy.
He fell over. Captain, hang in there. Hello?
Hmm.
I almost gave him his deep voice.
Hey,
That must have
Mom.
been really funny in my mind. Hey, Mom. Yeah. Hey, Mom, why isn't Dad coming home? Because his job is to protect the city. He's protecting everyone. Then why are you always crying? Because Dad isn't coming home.
Oh.
Mom, what did Dad die for? For the safety of the people, Jan. He went to fulfill his mission. That's what a policeman does. I can't remember his face, Mom. I can't remember what kind of person he was because he was never around. Mom, where are you? Uncle Sean? Is McCallum the director guy of the police force?
I don't remember.
Or was it somebody else?
I think that might be correct, but I don't quite remember.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, I'm sorry.
Was?
Yeah, that's who that is. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
All right, cool. I just mostly for voice purposes.
Yeah.
Jan, your father was a brave man. I volunteered because I wanted to learn how to maintain public order and serve the people. Jan, are you still proud of your father? Yes. Your father was a brave man, but sometimes I wonder. What do you mean? He protected the people, but it cost his family their happiness. As his friend, I wish he had been just a little more selfish. Chief, please wait, Chief. Oh, hey, Chaos. What's up, brother?
What have we here?
Don't do it. Don't chase that shadow. Who's there? Beyond that shadow lies an eternal prison for the soul. It is old death. Your memories won't bring you peace. Oh, Chaos, you're so old. You've already noticed there are people you must protect. People I must protect. As a policeman, I protect public order. No, not as a cop, but as your true self. There are special people you must protect. And besides, the place you're in now is not a world that needs you. It is... Who are you? I'm the boss.
Not gonna tell you.
Of the Testaments.
I'm the boss.
I'm the boss. This is... Captain, oh thank goodness, we were so worried. Captain. I know for sure, in Klaus's consciousness. Patriarch Julius is in danger. We need to get out of here right away. Mikhail. This is... With Klaus's remaining ego destroyed, the collapse of this consciousness is accelerating. Even if we locate the logout point, it disappears immediately after. What about Eric? If you two work together, you might be able to... Well, Eric is still checking on the Patriarch's safety. I see. Looks like we'll have to find the logout point on our own. Mikhail, we'll contact you once we find it. Be ready to recover us. Roger that. Run, 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 run.
Okay, let's look around this room here.
We have 10 minutes. A really long 10 minutes, but it's 10 minutes nonetheless.
Yes, decoder 6. Finally a decoder. Apartment building. Okay. Oh. Dang.
Building.
Oh.
Save and heal.
Yeah. Save the game.
When in doubt, save it out.
Yeah. Man.
Main.
Let's see. Oh. Hey, guys.
Cutscene. Captain, do you copy? What's the situation, Mikhail? Captain, you were right all along. The whole place is in chaos. The Patriarch was...
Hmm?
Killed?
Yep.
Patriarch Julius was assassinated. I had a feeling. What happened? It was from a brain jack, neurological trauma. Seems like it happened during a split second when the Secret Servicemen were distracted. Who could have done it? Did we capture any trace logs from the time of the attack? Yes, we did, but martial law is now in effect, and even this is beyond our jurisdiction. The logs are also protected by AAA class security encryption. We've seen that before, right? AAA class security encryption?
Right. That was part of the plot in episode 1 where the group was accused of attacking and destroy... The Kukai Foundation was accused of attacking the Waglinde and destroying it.
Oh, right, because that's how they verified the recording, is that it was encrypted with this AAA.
Yes, they used an encephalon dive that went remarkably off the rails into Cosmos's
Right.
subconscious, and they got her AAA class encrypted logs that couldn't be tampered with, and proved the innocence of the Durandal
Yeah.
and the Foundation.
Such a mess.
Yep.
I hacked into the central mainframe to confirm my suspicions. No doubt about it, it was Voyager. The descendants of Nestoria. Could this be a scheme by the Federation's right wing? The situation is growing more complicated. Voyager must have known we'd be preoccupied with the cruise ship mission. And by diverting our focus to Klaus, he created the perfect distraction. And he used that to bypass security and reach Julius.
Always a step ahead.
Yep. Even when I tried to push for restrictions to the UMM, I was overruled. The right wing's influence might have played a role. It's impossible. Could there be someone in the force working with Voyager? Given the situation, it's highly likely. In any case, the station is in complete disarray because of the Patriarch's assassination. At least no one seems to be paying attention to what we're up to. Oh wait, actually, Chief McCallum might have caught on. I see. We're running out of time. Let's focus on finding the logout point. Roger that. Oh.
Yep. Problems.
Look at all these doors.
Do any of these doors work?
No.
You can't see me. Idiot. Let's fight.
A lot of good that did you.
Okay.
For those of you who enjoy our ramblings, thanks for sticking around.
Yeah. Quit healing.
Mm-mm.
Stop it.
Mm-mm.
Eat satellite. What do you think week 2? Beam. Get rid of one of these guys. Oh. Get out of here. Ooh. Check out a store pretty soon here.
Yeah. See if there's anything interesting, or you can just buy 70 more Medica kits.
Could do that. I will stealth you.
You will?
Cool. Yeah.
Well, you'll try.
Is he checking the doors?
I don't know what he's doing.
Ah! I tried and succeeded.
He still almost turned on you right at the last second.
Shh.
Hey, man.
Oh, hey, Klaus. Again. Klaus. A fragment of his ego is still here, even though his consciousness is collapsing. It's you. If there's nothing left for you to do here, you can go back to your own world from here. The logout point? Why would you help us? There's something I need to say before you go. His whole demeanor feels completely different now. You're right. It's like he's been unburdened. What is it that you want to tell us? It's about someone. No, it's about Voyager. Voyager? Yeah, I realized it through the link with your consciousness. He used me just like he used so many others. What a ridiculous thing to realize now. It wasn't until after I died that I understood. If only I had met you all sooner, maybe I could have opened my eyes to the truth. What did Voyager do to you? He promised to take me to a place of peace. All I had to do was give him the power to extract endorphins from the mind. He said the Zohar could solve everything, but it was all a lie. There's no such thing as peace anywhere.
Dang.
That's really there is nothing but an endless prison for the soul. A prison for the soul? Were you the one who called out to my mind earlier? Called out to you? No, that wasn't me. You're the ones who reached out to me. You all saw my world. Oh, he's disappearing. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Even she, over there, felt something when she saw my memories. Sadness within them. Me? I was just felt a common human sympathy. Common, huh? It's more than enough. Just knowing that makes me happy. You have a lot to tell us. Or you have to tell us. What is the Zohar, really? It's the contact! Nah, wait, that's not right.
Oh, no.
You all need to leave here. I can't just keep this place stable much longer. Hey. I'm ghosting at you. The Zohar is... Klaus's consciousness is fracturing? Watch out, it's not Klaus anymore. Now it's the combined versions
Loki
of Loki.
2.
Loki 2! When Loki 1 wasn't enough.
I guess. All right. Gonna be a minute here. All right. Let's see here. Let's see, weak to. Strong against fire and ice, not weak to anything. All right.
You know, his arms have got some of that musculature that like the Namekians do in Dragon Ball,
Yeah, that's true.
but his like overall structure kind of makes me think of a Wells from Xenogears.
Yeah. Yeah, Wells Reaper.
Yep.
Ow.
All the defense.
Yeah. Nice when that actually hits. Got pretty low accuracy to it. Ow.
I guess it's got to make up for its mischance by having a harder hit.
I guess.
So in D&D, this is tangentially related to what we were just talking about, I promise.
Yeah.
But in D&D, there is these types of spells that are kind of lovingly referred to, not by a lot of, like, everybody, but a few of us, as, like, save or suck spells.
Okay.
And the idea behind it is that when you're casting the spell against an enemy, they either take the full effect, right? Or they take no effect.
Right.
So either you save or you get walloped.
Right.
The problem is, I find, as a player at least, when I use those, there is at least a 75 to 90% chance that they will pass that save.
Sure.
So I can't stand them. But the problem with that is, some of those spells are really good if the person fails the save.
Right.
And that's kind of what this attack feels like.
What, this attack?
When it hits, it's good.
Oh, yep.
But you're going to miss way more than you want to.
Yeah. Oh, it's also a problem with, like, tactical RPGs, because a lot of them will be like, oh, yes, there's this percentage of hitting, and you're like, really? Are you sure?
Percentages in video games is so interesting to me because every game uses a different system.
Sure.
So, like,
Ow.
Final Fantasy 14 actually does this with their gathering, where there's a percentage on it where it'll say something like, hey, you've got a 75% chance of getting an ore from this rock if you use this particular move.
Right.
And yet somehow it feels like the reality is it's closer to 15%.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it's one of those things where I don't remember the exact explanation of the math, but when you look at how the math breaks down, the 75% does actually reflect correctly, but it's not in the way that you think it's supposed to.
What do you mean?
Like, it's not about success. It might be about like how the chances of equality being higher or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those things where it's like there's a math there that's correct, but it's not relayed in a way that makes sense.
Nice. Yeah. Level 21. Holy crap. Nice.
Yeah, I think one of the interesting things about percentages is you can have them mathematically correct, but say you have a 90% chance of hitting, you're going to miss way more than you think you will because of the gambler's fallacy, basically. Or, you know, you can call it the hot hand fallacy. Like, if somebody's on a roll hitting over and over with 90% chance, you're like, oh, they can't possibly miss. Like, no, it's the same premise. Every single hit has the same chances on it. Consecutive hits don't make any difference to the actual percentage, and so it's all just random chance. And it, you know, it may feel like 90% chance of hitting is like, oh yeah, it's gonna miss, and that is because of how impactful it is when you miss. Because it's, you know, if you're really honest and you look through, like, if you were to take it down and stuff, like, it might not be exactly 90%. But it probably wouldn't be like it always misses. Like, it still hits a fair amount. It just not as much as you think it should, kind of thing.
Well, yeah. Well, the other side of that too is that it's to your point, it's a fresh probability each time. So it's not like you can look at a 90% chance. You're like, okay, well, if I strike 10 times, 9 times I should get this thing. But that's not actually how it works out, because each time it's 1 out of 10 or 9 out of 10.
Right.
You might get it. 9 out of 10, you might get it. 9 out of 10, you might get it. Not I did this 10 times, I should get 9 out of the 10 times.
One of my favorite quotes is, there are 3 types of lies. There are lies, there are damn lies, and then there are statistics. Because it's just like...
That's good.
Yeah, like, we have not a good mind as a human. Like, the different people with training are really good with statistics, but naturally, like, no, we don't get it, because statistics don't describe things the way we think they do. It's very interesting,
and it's hard to like wrap your head around how it actually works, which is why probability math gets on my nerves. And I get angry at it.
It's super annoying.
It's like the door mathematical equation where, like, the second door, anyway.
I'm not
gonna get into that. That's a whole that will hurt my brain trying to explain it, and then I'll get mad about how the math works afterwards. So
we'll just skip that.
I'm gonna read instead. Who's there? Is somebody there? Klaus, is that you? Who are you?
It's Voyager.
You too desire peace in your heart? You're Voyager, aren't you? If that is what you wish for, I shall grant you eternal peace. Wait, I have a question for you. I have questions, plural. I have a lot of questions. Ah, that's interesting. Eric, what are you doing here?
Huh?
Hey, Eric, where are you going? What's happening there? Eric! Captain? Where's Eric? Eric? Wasn't he with Mihail? You all just saw him just now, didn't you? Eric was just here. Captain, please calm down. I found the logout point. Let's log out first. You're right. I'm sorry. This is Klaus's final act of kindness. Let's appreciate it and get out of here. That was quite a night, wasn't it? I'm truly sorry for dragging you into this. I shouldn't have involved you. It's okay. The chief handled the situation with the body remarkably well. And since you obtained the confession, I guess it worked out well for you, didn't it? Sorry to interrupt the good mood, but didn't you have something to ask the doctor, Captain? Oh, right. Could you take a look at this? Is that an ampule of some sort? A tranquilizer, perhaps? We found this in Klaus's room. The substance inside appears to be a new type of endorphin. So you need me to... Ingredients, effects, anything you can find. I'd like you to investigate this and uncover whatever you can. Wouldn't it make more sense to analyze it at the station? We can't trust anyone in the department right now. I need someone trustworthy to analyze this substance. So you're saying I'm someone you trust? That's right. Glad to hear that. We've been seeing a surge in cases of addiction to this kind of endorphin lately, and it's becoming a real issue. Thank you for your help. It's sad to see more and more people turning to dangerous substances like this. These are truly troubling times. Klaus claimed he did this to find peace. An absolute peace brought about by the Zohar. What exactly is the Zohar? Maybe it's some new kind of endorphin program? But what's the value of a false sense of peace created by drugs? I'm not sure that it's true or false. Only the person experiencing it can measure its value, real or not. These days, everyone seems to be searching for some form of peace. Even if it's not real, those who have it might still be the lucky ones. It's odd for us as outsiders to be talking about the loneliness of a dead man. That man was only noticed and cared about by others after he died. Ironic, isn't it? If he'd just found even a small sense of salvation while he was alive. I'm not so sure. Loneliness is something everyone feels, but I think how you deal with it depends entirely on the individual.
Interesting.
So, what do you think, Captain?
Does not
Those aren't
compute.
mutually exclusive.
Yeah.
Captain? Yeah, I'm not sure. The only thing I can do now is drink and remember the suspect. Put F in chat. Captain, you're talking more than usual. Are you drunk? No, I never drink enough to get drunk. Slightly buzzed, maybe. You're still in your first drink? Wow, if 3/4 of a glass is all it takes, you're hopeless. What a lightweight, huh? Really, I feel bad for giving him something so strong. I thought he could handle it. Captain, are you alright? He's asleep. That's kind of funny, actually.
Huh.
Where am I? Hey, mister, you're a police officer, aren't you? And that badge. I got the Special Forces insignia. Or it's got the Special Forces. And you are? I'm Joaquin. Hey, can you tell me about the new case? Joaquin, it's bedtime. Stop bombarding our guests with questions. Okay. Hey, are you the person Mom called interesting? Joaquin, listen, he's just a work colleague. Really? You know, Mom decided not to get involved with another cop again, right? Because Dad left us when he died? That's right. So if we make friends, let's pick someone calm and with lots of free time working a desk job. You got that? Then go to sleep, sweetheart. Well, that's unfortunate for you, Sharon. You're going to be starstruck soon, I'm sure. Okay, good night, Mom.
You forgot. Jan's the main character. Yeah.
That's right. I'm sorry he woke you up. Here's some water and a hangover remedy. Is he your son? Yes, he's at that inquisitive age where he wants to know anything about everything. Was your husband a police officer who died in the line of duty? Yes, during a riot in the immigrant district. Are you also at that inquisitive age? I'm sorry. Thanks for the blanket and medicine. I'd better be on my way. If you go home now, you'll get busted for drunk driving. Stay until the alcohol's out of your system. It's strange.
Oops.
Whoa.
What is? Okay, yeah, my bad.
I think you're both really interesting too. Or what is? I think you're both really interesting too. There
Yeah, my bad there.
It's all good. It happens.
But Patriarch Julius is dead, and the Zohar is practically ours.
Evil people.
Wait, twirly mustache, yes.
Hmm.
But there are still certain obstacles that haven't been fully eliminated. What do you propose?
Sergius.
Obstacles? You're referring to Dmitry Yuriev.
Oh,
How old is this guy?
God. Dmitry Yuriev. Oh.
We dealt with him in 2, right?
Yeah, Dmitry Yuriev. was around during the Miltian conflict and the Song of Nephilim and all of that.
Right. So he's like really old too.
Who, Dimitri?
I don't think he's old in the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not. I don't think he's old in the same way. Oh, but we already learned he could take over people's bodies. So
that is true.
Sort of. Anyway,
he is sort of indeed.
Moving on. Referring to Dmitry Yuriev. Yes. Don't worry about the Federation. There's nothing they can do. That person they turned into the Vanguard, is it alright to let him have his way like this? The man who Yuriev used to collect the factors of the people of the Zohar? If I remember correctly, his name was Voyager or something similar. He's of no concern.
Interesting.
Is Voyager not aware of our presence? He is, but I'm sure Voyager thinks of Julius as just another job for Muriev. But there's a growing movement with the Federation to secure the Zohar. If Voyager continues to serve as Yuriev's vanguard, it's possible he might discover our involvement. Even if he does notice, it's just a stray dog. He doesn't have the power to interfere with our plans. Additionally, even if Yuriev somehow gathered enough of the factors, that alone won't accomplish anything. Complete control of the Zohar is the God-given right of the people of Zohar, and that includes us purebloods, who have been entrusted with this task. Are they part of the immigrant fleet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, real quick. So this is Sergius. You might recognize that name. We dealt with Sergius in Xenosaga episode 2. However, this is this is Cardinal, I guess. Sergius the 14th. And the one we deal with in Xenosaga 2 is Sergius the 17th.
I appreciate that tie-in.
Yep. So I was like, is this the same person? It's not. They're two different Sergiuses.
Yep. That's why Julius was a hindrance, do you understand? Yes, I fully understand. With this, everything should be in place. At the pilgrimage meeting, the ignorant masses of the Galaxy Federation will learn the true greatness of our immigrant fleet. Until then, it's our responsibility to protect the Zohar. Don't neglect it. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Chapter 3.
Yes, sir.
We made it to chapter 3.
All right. The plot thickens.
Indeed.
Galaxy Federation Police Station, Special Investigating Unit Temporary Headquarters. Or SPITS.
Indeed.
So, what exactly happened that night? That night? Come on, you know what happened. Don't play dumb, especially since you don't even drink normally. The captain was quite the charmer, don't you think, Melissa? Exactly. It's rare to hear the captain talk so much. Oh, and by the way, what happened after that? Where did you and Dr. Roses disappear to? It was nothing like that. I just walked her home to thank her for her cooperation. What are you talking about? It was the doctor who escorted you out, our very drunk captain, back home. Indeed, the doctor appeared quite friendly with you. Hey, what's this supposed to mean? Alright, that's enough, you two. Captain, the meaning behind the word Zohar that Klaus mentioned. I think it refers to an organization associated with the descendants of Nestorius, who were involved in the deal with the endorphin programs. Now that Voyager's motives have become clear...
Have they?
I know, right? We might be able to respond more effectively to any future incidents if we delve into the descendants. How would you like to proceed? I would like some ibuprofen. My head hurts. Yes, you're absolutely right. We'll continue with investigating the descendants but right now...
Huh?
We've been handling one urgent mission after another ever since arriving on Abraxas. You'll all must be exhausted too. Why don't you take a short break? Thank you for your concern, but I'm fine. No need to worry about me. Oh, well in that case, who's up for grabbing a bite? Captain, why not join us? No, I already have plans. A prior engagement? Now you've been sounding even more suspicious. Could it be that the captain has a thing for widows? Mikhail? All right. It's just a joke. Hey, Eric, you coming along? Me? Lately, Bugs has been pulling his weight, too. I suppose I should get some maintenance done. I'll stick around the station. Sorry for the trouble. It's fine, Bugs. You'd be lonely if Eric wasn't here, right? Uh-huh. But someday I'd love to go out to eat with everybody, too.
Mhm.
All right, I'm in. What about you, Lactus? I'll come along, too, but make sure you all head back to work afterward. Huh? Really? Typical. I was just looking forward to getting drunk and enjoying my night off in Archon. Hey, Captain. It's fine if you just call me Jan. No way, Captain sounds much cooler. So anyway, what do you think about Mom?
Huh?
Don't you think she's the most beautiful woman in the whole world? Don't mind the Amazon box behind me. Certainly. Mothers truly are wonderful.
Such a weird way to reply to that.
I know, right? No, not like that. Actually, I was hoping you'd fall for her. What did you say? What did you say? Joaquin, are you saying you want a father? Yeah, I do. I understand how you feel, but these things aren't that simple. Are Mom and I not enough? That's not what I mean at all. You're both incredible, so wonderful that I'd be happy if you leaned on me like a father. No, that's not it. Of course I want a father, but more than anything, I want someone who can protect Mom. Someone to protect her? I still can't do that myself yet. Joaquin, that's not true at all. Just by being here, you make your mom happy. No, she tries to hide it, but I know Mom sometimes cries when I'm not looking. Even so, that doesn't mean just anyone is right for her. But Captain, you're the best person I've ever met. That's kind. Hey, what are you two whispering about?
Fantasy football. Oh.
March Madness. Nothing, just some guy talk. Captain, let's not tell Mom, okay? Hey, Joaquin, you're not bothering the Captain, are you? No, it's all right. Just little man-to-man talk. Oh, so no girls allowed? Yep. I see. Well then, looks like I'll just have to enjoy this dessert all by myself. Ah, no fair!
Want dessert too?
That's right.
Briefing room.
The briefing room!
My God.
How's it going over there? I can't track their movements at all. I've investigated the accounting records of every network corporate rumored to have ties to the hawkish federal lawmakers of the Taka sect. Oh, good, another organization.
Yep, more and more organizations. Oh my God.
Ah! I've even looked for connections to the individuals controlling the endorphin drug program. But no matter where I look, that's not a single mention, not even the faintest trace of the in Nestorius.
So you're finding Astorius?
I know, right? How is that even possible?
Hey, Eric.
It's definitely suspicious. Nestorius are said to be such a powerful force that they're known not only among the Star Cluster, but also among the immigrant fleet. Don't you think? But combining through the networks only turns up baseless gossip. If only there was a clue to lead us closer to the heart of the matter. The heart of the cards. What about accessing the local network in a customized mode? If you can access it. Eric and Mikhail have already tried to access the Federation's Parliament's local network several times now. But every time they're blocked by an unexpectedly complex security protocol. Given enough time, Mikhail could crack the security, but if we waited for that to happen, Voyager wouldn't give us that kind of time. What do we do?
What indeed?
Captain, I was thinking, something one of my sources said comes to mind. One of your sources. Are you sure you're not talking about yourself?
Shut up.
Quiet, Mikhail. Telling me to shut up won't change anything. What is it? Just spit it out. Veritas might have some intel. If I could contact them, maybe they'd know something. Veritas. Veritas Liberabit Voss, or VLV for short. The Truth Will Set You Free is the name of an anti-UMN organization.
Okay.
Exactly. I knew Veritas was truth, so I wasn't really sure where they were going with that.
Yeah.
This chain of events has occurred entirely in a virtual reality constructed within the UMN network. Given that, I'm certain they're carrying out their own investigation.
UMN Network is Unus Munus Network. Melise.
Yes.
Come on. All right, anyway.
Listen, your PIN number is a personal identification number, so it's fine.
Drives me crazy. Ah.
It's just a thing, man.
Like we've been saying this episode, we have opinions.
Oh man.
I feel like UMN Network is not nearly as egregious as some of the other stuff, though.
Oh yeah, sure. There's a lot of things like that get said. Everybody went to the School of Redundancy school, apparently.
That's right. Don't you forget it.
I can't. It's thrown in my face all the time.
They won't. They won't let me.
I can't. They won't let me. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Given that, I'm certain they'll carry out their own investigation. Especially with Voyager being one of the most notorious criminals in the UMN history. History. I can't see how they just let that slide. You're right. These incidents are perfect for showcasing the dangers of the UMN to the public. For them, incidents like this are ideal. However, Veritas was originally formed as an anti-UMN organization. Do you think it's possible to reach them through the network? I guess we'll have to contact them the old-fashioned way. Where's the landline?
Indeed.
So, do I have your permission? If the information checks out, yes. Understood. A friend of mine from the police academy who's currently with the 3rd Division sent me a message about this. Apparently a high-ranking official from the Abraxian government is part of their group. Considering the circumstances, maybe we should try to reach him to expand our sources of information. The 3rd Division? You mean the Public Security Bureau? They seem to have a broader scope of operations than us. Alright, go ahead, but given this situation, I'm not going to let you go alone. Mihail. Yes, sir. Go with Melissa and back her up. Understood, but are we really supposed to contact Veritas? Do you have any objections? No, not at all. Alright then. Eric, while Mikhail is away, can you handle the operations on your own? Yes, I can. The drop in process power from this absence will be negligible. Ha, hear that? Still, I can't help but feel worried if you'll be okay on your own. Hey, Dewey.
What?
Please stop introducing new people. Please. Sorry, but while I'm gone, could you support this guy? Got it. I'm counting on you. See, now you can focus entirely on bugs, right? Thanks, I owe you one. I'd feel a bit uneasy if this was a mission in virtual space, but since it's the real world, it'll be fine. Dewey's more than capable of handling the operation. Think of it as my seal of approval, so don't mess it up. Melissa, Mikhail, this is an illegal organization you're dealing with. Don't get too deeply involved. We'll stay on standby here, and if anything comes up, contact us immediately.
Oh, God.
Cutscenes.
Dude, this is so many cutscenes in a row. Holy God. Oof. All right.
We're going to be on part 2 by the time we get done with this.
Yeah. Like, jeez.
I've analyzed the sample you gave me. I think I figured out its effects. I'm sorry for being such a bother. I never wanted to drag you into this. Oh, don't apologize. It's a doctor's responsibility to fight against a drug like this. I'm sorry. See, there you go, apologizing again. You know, all humans eventually get caught up in something bigger than themselves. It's up to you to rise to the occasion, and you're not the one causing all the trouble. I'm sorry. No, I mean, I apologize too much. Sorry. I just did it again. What happened to you?
Hmm?
You're a kind person, but you're scared of hurting the people close to you. It's like something very painful happened to you in the past that made you close to your heart. It's just the sense I get. I felt the same way after my husband passed. Even with a bright, colorful world outside, I couldn't find the strength to leave this gray world behind. Sharon. I'm sorry, that was just my speculation. About this drug, it's not that different from the other drugs in how it works. When it's administered, it binds to receptors in the brain and triggers a sensation of pleasure. But... What?
But what?
This drug in particular has the additional effect of overstimulating the limbic system.
Stimulate the limbic system? That would mean the restraint on instinctive behavior is reduced. Is that really the only difference from regular drugs?
Yeah. Something worries me. Abraxian people have an innately advanced limbic system. Even so, they manage to control their instincts because their hypothalamus is also well developed. That area of the brain also produces opioid peptides responsible for pleasure and cravings.
So it creates an endorphin-like high. So Voyager could be using this drug on himself to unleash his own desires. Is that what you're suggesting? But Voyager's true goal is to harvest the program.
Yes, that's been on my mind too. What could he possibly hope to achieve by collecting it? While I was looking into the connection between the victims and the drug, I came across something else concerning.
Something concerning?
The origins of the Abraxian people. A long time ago, we, the people of the immigrant fleet, were called by a special name.
Special name? I've never heard of that before.
Not surprised. I've only ever heard of it once myself, a long time ago from my grandmother. I'd completely forgotten about it until I started investigating this case. The name they call us is the people of the Zohar.
Mm-hmm.
The people of the Zohar.
As a child, I didn't understand what that name meant. But I do remember my grandmother explaining it to me. She said it was about a group of people united by their way of life, and especially by their faith.
Melissa, what is it?
The intel from Veritas is even better than I'd hoped for. I've uncovered the full story behind the descendants of Nestorius, and guess who's pulling the strings?
Hold on a second. Is this line secure?
No need to worry. Mikhail set it up specifically customized and encrypted line for us. It's completely untappable, which means it's completely tapped.
Alright then. So, who's the descendant benefactor?
It's Dmitry Yuriev.
Of course.
Dmitry Yuriev? You mean the Yuriev from the executive committee? He's rumored to have significant sway over the Federation's saboteurs.
That's the one. No wonder it was impossible to dig up any real information on the descendants of Nestorius. The entire organization is just a front for Yuriev's so-called operations.
Of course it is.
We were chasing after something that never been existent in the first place. Never even existed.
I see. Good job. I'll head back to the station right away. This intel from Veritas. We'll need to handle it with extreme care. Head back to HQ. We'll be sure to stay alert and make sure you're not being followed.
Understood. Oh, Captain? Is Dr. Roses with you?
Yes, she's here. Why do you ask?
Just as I thought. Could I talk to her about the lost data from the nursing plant incident?
Oh, that. Yeah. Phone's for you.
Melissa, maintenance of the hospital's equipment is taking longer than expected, so I haven't made much progress yet. But everything should be back up and running by the start of next week. I'll pick up the investigation then. Thanks, Dr. Roses.
Alrighty then,
Captain. I'll see you back at base.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah.
Understood. Wait before you go. Could you put Mikhail on the phone?
Mikhail, right? Hold on. Switching the line to him now. Ah, Captain, did Melissa mention the Yuriev situation?
Yes, she did. Are there any other government officials who are aware of this?
It's possible. For now, I think only those directly connected to Yuriev are aware. I doubt they've realized we know about the descendants of Nestorius.
Alright, but now that we're aware, it's just a matter of time before they catch on to what we're doing. Let's use the time while we are ahead and strike first.
Understood. We'll return as soon as possible.
Out Melissa.
I know, Captain. I had a feeling you'd be worried about her. She can be a bit temperamental at times, but she's solid where it counts. She's dependable. As long as she does what she believes in, she'll be fine, right?
Sure.
And besides, I'm still here if she overdoes it.
Just one favor. Look out for her.
Of course, Captain. It's just like you always... It's just like you to always put your team first. I'll see you at the station. You. Same, brother. The captain sure is busy, isn't he? Are you all right? I need a nap. I can't relax until Melissa and Mihail make it back safely. You truly care about your team. Let's chat about something light to take your mind off things. Something light? Like what? Maybe some harmless gossip. All right, I'm listening. There's actually something I've been wondering. Your name is Sharon, right? My name? That's suddenly worth asking about? I read that it was once the name of a place long ago. A beautiful land called Sharon. Ah, yes, the Rose of Sharon. Yes, that's where the name comes from. It's said to be a land of everlasting peace. In the middle of the desert, it was the only spot where vibrant flowers bloomed. Hearing it described so beautifully, it makes my skin tingle. When I'm around you and Joaquin, I feel at ease. I feel like I'm leaving behind that dull gray world, the one you talked about. Even if I don't fully understand this feeling, but... Hey, this is starting to feel like a love confession. Maybe it seems that way. Sorry, I'm not saying this right. You're sorry? Damn, there I go again. I see. In that case, maybe Joaquin and I should keep an eye on you so you don't feel the need to apologize anymore.
Are you confessing your love to me?
Would you want us to always look out for you?
Yes, please do that.
Chief's office. There he is.
Ugh.
You're getting married? You? That's becoming a common reaction these days. Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Honestly, I was a bit worried. You've always kept people at arm's length ever since that happened with your parents. Chief. Everyone lives their own way. You're walking a different path from your parents, and I know you'll do just fine. Thank you. I appreciate it. Dr. Roses. She has a son, doesn't she? She does. Why do you ask? His father was about your age and rank when he passed away. You were the one who told me to walk a different road from my father. I have every intention of making it through. Oh. I hope so, and I wish you happiness. Thank you, truly. If you'll excuse me.
Congratulations.
What?
Isn't it obvious? Your engagement, naturally.
How did you find out? I just found out 5 minutes ago.
Captain, we're part of the Special Investigation Unit from the Federation Police's 6th Division. You can't possibly keep any secrets from us. We also had your line tapped. It's because you hammered intelligence gathering protocols isn't us so thoroughly. If you need someone to blame, you should blame yourself. Exactly, just like Lactus said. That's pretty sneaky, slipping your name into the family register like that. So, when's the wedding ceremony?
Well, since it's her second marriage, she said she'd like to keep it simple.
Based on old movies stored in the database, a beautiful wedding dress is every woman's dream.
Really?
Absolutely. Skipping the celebration just because it's the second time would be a shame.
I see. Well, after all things settle down, maybe we'll have a party. If anything changes, I'll let you all know.
Oh, he's so stoic, like all the time. Honestly, I'm starting to feel a bit jealous. Hey, what about me then? If you married me, we'd have a great family. What nonsense are you talking about? I'm into men like the captain, you know, quiet and reliable types. Oh, come on. Wait, I've got it. How about just a date then? We'll gaze at Archon's night view and toast with wine glasses. You're way too persistent. That's exactly why none of the girls are interested in you.
Ooh, bummer,
Ouch.
dude.
An honorable defeat. That's fine. After all, it's the stormy relationships that truly ignite love. Honestly, I really don't understand human thoughts sometimes.
Not surprising at all. Even other humans can't figure this guy out.
Hey!
Hey. Okay.
Would you like to save your progress up to this point?
Yes. And we are going to call that an episode. No.
No!
No. Yeah, no.
I need to give my voice a break.
We'll pick up from this point. I did not realize that completing that mission would initiate an hour and a half of cutscenes. So, yeah, we'll get back to this for sure.
Well, there's a lot that's got to like happen because we got to.
No,
they had to get married. We got to have Joaquin have a horrible encounter with Voyager. Like it's the whole thing.
Yeah. This whole thing is good. This is some good story developments. I was just not aware that it would take this long to get through.
Right.
All of it.
Didn't know we were going to have a 2-episode, did you?
Yeah. So yeah, I mean. Plenty happened in this one though, so yeah, we're moving right along here. I think there's been some very interesting developments in this episode, and hopefully you enjoyed our discussions about game design and Xenosaga, Xenogears, all of that and everything. If you do like it, feel free to toss a comment in. If you disagree with us, feel free to toss a comment in. Just, keep it respectful. Respectful disagreement is always good and is always welcomed. Or if you agree, definitely feel free to throw your voice in as well.
Yes, confirmation bias. Let's go.
Yeah, or if it's like, hey, this part of Xenosaga is more what I'm focused on. That's always very interesting to hear, because I think with works of fiction like this, any sort of universe, it means something a little different to everybody. And I know this is a well-liked series, so once again, all the criticism does not mean we dislike it. It means we're just looking at it and seeing things that could be better. I criticize things I like all the time. So,
right.
But yeah, really enjoying this story, even though it's like, oh my god, cutscenes. So, yeah, we'll be back to getting killed by more cutscenes next time, and probably get to a mission as well. So, good stuff. Hope you're enjoying.
Yep. In the meantime, thank you so much for joining us today. We do hope you've liked it. And if you have, like, subscribe, comments, like he said. All that helps us out, and we'd love to hear from you. Beyond that, thank you so much for joining us today. We hope you have a wonderful day, and we will see you all in the next episode.
See you next time.
Bye-bye now. Diddly diddly do 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 do. Thanks for watching.